can let some people know we're doing this. And 2, I got to put on my jersey. 3, I got to pour a drink. There's a couple things we got to do.
There is a couple things we got to do, but that's
Puck
all right.
has already dropped. So
Puck's dropped.
So we're watching the Habs take on the Ottawa Senators today. Pretty stoked that they had a shutout last game, 4-0 over the Edmonton Oilers. Led Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl.
This guy's coming in hot. I love it.
Less than a shot apiece, I think they had. And they even had a disallowed on McDavid. So go fuck yourself there. So, I'm just having a great time. And thanks so much for having me.
Dude, I'm so stoked that you're here. The album is unreal.
Oh, fuck.
You should be
awesome.
Very proud of yourself.
Thank you so much. It took a hell of a lot of depression to get.
That's the best albums, though. You never hear oh, I had a great time last summer and I wrote some good songs.
It was like, man, I don't know. I envy people like that, but at the same time, it turned out pretty well. Do you have a link? Did we put this link up?
Yeah, so it should be just going now. I can send it to you now.
On the main here? Okay, hold on.
It should just be on the main channel page.
There we go. And I'll do this. Watch on YouTube. Share. Yeah. Yeah, brother.
Yeah. Get it.
So that's one thing. Then I still have 2 other things to do. I still have to put on my jersey.
Right.
I still have to pour a tall drink.
Still have to pour a tall drink.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
You got it, dude. You got it.
And we are live is what I'm going to say.
The over-under in this game is 6 again, which I find weird because it's usually a half point, but it's not. Let's go the over. Over club all day, baby.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird that it's again a 6 because no adjustment at all from the last game. That's very strange. I don't know.
And it's just such a weird, why is it just flat even like that?
I think it's because, and this is just me, there's a conspiracy against the Habs.
Oh.
Right away.
See?
It's this kind of show.
This is what I've been fucking needing this entire time I've been doing this show, is I'm dealing with a bunch of other goddamn hockey fans being like, I'm not supposed to believe in this conspiracy stuff or whatever. And I'm like, clearly you've never been a Habs fan.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to Tim Peel's recent firing, but he's the whole goddamn reason that we didn't go win the cup the year that Koivu lost an eye, pretty much.
Yeah.
Go back and check it out. It's a real thing. And then how about this? You should never know the names of the referees. And I know 2 referees' names. I know Chris Lee and I know Tim Peel. And good fucking riddance to Tim Peel. That's what I'm saying. It's that kind of show.
So he got canned because he was he made a makeup call or whatever?
Well, he was caught on. Yeah, so
caught.
He was caught live on mic saying something a lot to the effect of wasn't much, but I'm gonna get him, or something like that.
Okay, I thought it was just a call, you know what I mean, just a makeup call, and I'm like, man, this got blown out of proportion for a fucking makeup call. It happens every game in sports, in every sport. I mean, I'm not happy because it's with us.
I think the real thing that went crazy was that there was at one point the announcers right after that happened, he said, and I'm finally done this link. Fine, there's a link sharing spree. The announcer commented on it right away and was like, "Oh, I don't know if he can say that," and commented. And then Gary Bettman was like, "No, he can't fucking say that."
Hill was on the commentary. Yeah. That was great. No. I love it.
All right, I'm going to put on the jersey.
Not just any jersey.
This is a 2013-2014
Reebok special.
Yeah. So this goes all the way. Let's go put this on here. 1 second. Oh, yeah. And it's nameplateless. I don't have one. You have a fancy Lafleur jersey.
I do.
Yeah, with the tie straps and everything.
I did. I think it's the only one that well, no, I guess you could get anyone with it like that. But the one that just came with his name on it were the old school with the ties.
That's pretty fancy, and I like it.
It is a little fan. I think Ken Dryden will be my next. I just want to collect old Habs shit. Here's the thing.
Well, that's the thing. That's
anytime I've gotten a fucking jersey, it's the guy gets traded immediately.
That's why I don't have a Pacioretty jersey or a Subban jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
I was all about it, and there's been a couple times where I'm like, wow, you've had an amazing year. I might get your jersey, Eric Cole. I might go ahead and get your jersey, Radulov. You know, but then it's like they don't stick around. So when was
the last time there was like a fucking, a player like that just defies a team for that long? Like even if he plays for, even a Todd Bertuzzi jersey. I mean, of course it looks stupid now in Vancouver, but like even if he didn't, almost murder somebody on the ice, it still looks stupid now.
It's such a statement thing. If you wore a Bertuzzi jersey now, it's like, okay,
now, yeah.
I get you're a tough guy. That's like wrapping your knuckles for you go to the bar.
But as far like you gotta wait, I think you have to wait a while. Like Kurt McLean's jersey would leave. That's like tolerable. I can handle that.
Oh, a Kirk McLean jersey. You're talking about the savior of '93.
Yeah,
'94. He was great.
Stacking them pads.
Yeah, he was
bro.
NHL '95. Yeah,
sick.
I loved watching that guy. He was great, and that's coming from a diehard.
I just always loved. Did you play puck growing up?
I'm the Alex Sparling Garden variety of like love the game, love the game, love everything about it. Hockey IQ off the charts.
Yeah.
But cannot skate because I couldn't afford it growing up.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I know I grew up with a single mom, and like she had like the fucking. It makes it sound like my mom had to do bad favors for me to play hockey, but that's not. I mean, yeah. No matter how I plays, no, but like you had to like work the concession stand and like fucking like that was like she explained to me like not that long ago because I asked her, I was like, how the fuck did I get to play hockey?
Yeah.
And she was just like, well, like remember how I was like always running the concession stands or like doing this or being the carpool? Like that's how we paid for ice time and shit. I was just like, fuck, man.
Dude, like
I would have gladly not have played hockey.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't that. Sorry, Ma, I wasn't that good. I knew I wasn't that good too.
Did you enjoy it though?
I did when I was. I did when I was like super little, and then when I switched over to goalie, I really enjoyed it. I fucking loved it.
So you were a goaltender.
I was a goaltender once like hitting kind of became a thing. And was like I was just too small. I was always a short kid. I was like the shortest kid, and I'm like I'm a buck fucking 55 now. Maybe.
But you're a tall drink of water now.
Yeah, I'm tall. I got some gams on me. It's only just shin. It's just from the shin down. There's a lot of area there.
Yeah, you have a lot of shin.
Right?
What's up with that?
I don't know, dude. It's very not proportional.
Perfect for a game of shinny.
Yeah.
All right, boys. That's the kind of show it's going to be. I just want to let you know right now.
Look else, Jake Allen.
Oh, we should mention that Jake Allen got the start tonight, not Carey Price. I'm the kind of person that's a fan of Jake Allen.
Yes, I am a fan of Jake Allen.
Is this break any rules for you if I have you hold this while I open this for a second? Okay, just 1 second.
Break any non-drink? No.
Yeah.
No, I just buttoned all back. Once it hits your lips.
Let's see what we can do with this today.
And if I was going to go back to drinking, I don't know if it would be Jack, my friend.
Well, Jack
and maybe start with a lager.
This is you start with a lager and
just wow. Look at you, Motley Crue motherfucker. Look at this. Just give me a fucking glaze. I got a gold ring and I got a glaze.
Well, you've heard that story.
I do like Jack Daniels. Like it's very sweet.
It's my absolute favorite. Double Jack of the Rocks, no lime, no straw, and it's always has been my favorite. And
that's great because the consistency of what you're drinking is going to be the fucking same no matter where the hell you are.
Yeah, actually, when I started bartending, the first thing I said was like, look, I'm not very good at bartending because, like, I'll tell you right now, a lifetime of drinking Jack Daniels hasn't exactly set me up for a variety of drink specials and stuff like that. Like I only know how to make a double Jack of the Rocks, no lime, no straw. I'm a little bit better now. But yeah,
it's a tough one.
We got a choppy experience.
It'll happen.
It's okay. We'll come back.
It'll happen, bro. That's what happens when fucking internet.
There we go. Some playbacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing like pretty much this like mini media tour.
Dude, you've been crushing it. So it dropped like a week ago.
It'll be a week ago tomorrow. So
tomorrow.
March 26th was when the album came out. It's called Nobody from Nowhere with Nothing.
Mwah. The artwork on the album, by the way.
Oh yeah,
super dope.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoy that. It's super great.
The whole I love how it really did feel like an album. Like it was like, yeah, it
It's
really
a
did.
piece, yeah.
It is a piece.
I've never pressed a vinyl in my entire career. No one I've produced for, nothing I've ever done has ever gone to vinyl. I've done like soap deals and things like that, but I've never done a vinyl deal, and I'm thinking that this is the one. This is a body of work I'm really proud of, and I think that there's something to it.
It's so good, man, and everything just ties in so nicely. Like I said, it's that good.
On the actual album started in 2018, and I think the first song I made was the title song, "Nobody from Nowhere with Nothing," and yeah, I was in a dark spot, and like the common theme throughout the album is that like a lot of these songs are super happy or like uplifting, and I was writing from a place like where I wanted to be versus where I was, and it helps a little bit because it gives you like some little points of reference, like a little home base of like, this is where I'm going to be, this is where I'm going to be, this is where I'm going to be next, you know? And
for sure.
And like the fact that like it's like this
it's manifested to a certain degree.
Oh yeah, and it's like this synthwave retro goodness.
It's just like, I don't know, like what you're like. If you have these actual synths, I feel like you might be a guy that
I
or like whatever it is. But you've used like,
I mean, I have keyboards and stuff like that, but like, you know, I use like a lot of VSTs and stuff. Like I'm a big fan of like Omnisphere. Obviously, I've been pumping that for years.
I feel like I heard some Junos on there, or something similar. Like it was just
Jupiters, like Junos. Yeah. There's been tons of. I could get super nerd on these guys. I don't know. They're watching hockey. They're like, they give a shit about what I'm saying.
But still, it's so good.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of a lot of VSTs right now. I use a number of them combined and in a sound design sense. So I'm very rarely using like a one-off piece. So
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
kind of
shit.
Yeah, it gives you like. I mean, it's the flavor, kids. That's how you get your own.
That's how you get that tasty flavor.
Yeah, that's how you get your own vibe, right? What's the? Oh, there's chat going.
Yeah, there is chat going. Can you read any of that?
I can read some of that. Can you read that?
No, I'm blind as a bat, sir.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
well, hey, so am I.
Coming up next week.
I'm actually blind as a bat, but I have like corrective lenses.
Oh,
I have contacts in. Okay, so let's see this. Sparling says your live chat's broken. Looking at me, you backwards skating fucks. Who's NB? Finally a guest worth watching. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, damn right. I know. Sparling, you're never coming back.
I thought it was just loser friends, but Chatterless is legit. That's sick.
Look at that.
Well, hey guys, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome. Not, but whatever. I feel like a bag of shit, but I'll take it.
Finally, some unbiased commentary. I should talk to you about that. So, I love that you have this show. This is a great show. This is a cool idea. I also have a show that I'm going to be launching.
Yes.
I think I'm going to launch for the playoffs when the Habs make the playoffs.
Right, because we're definitely going to do that.
Yeah. I have this show called Unbiased Commentary, and it's going to be under the banner of My Stupid Voice, which is going to be the new name for the Intergalactic Interviews channel. And everything's going to come underneath that umbrella.
Dope.
So it's literally what you think. It's unbiased commentary about Habs games, and I hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you guys will hear. I'll post it everywhere and let you guys know about it when it comes. But that's my little piece of pushing the culture.
unbiased Hab games. Yeah, that'd be something because that's never been done.
Yeah, just completely unbiased. You know. Like,
there is not. It's funny. I was talking about this with Morris Bartlett about this because I was like, "Look, every home team's commentating team sucks the dick of the team to some degree.
Yeah,
but especially the Habs, and that doesn't matter if you're watching English or in French. It's especially in French.
Oh yeah, like, especially in RDS is like.
Yeah, if you I think I
just want
they could not do anything wrong.
Yeah,
ever. It's like someone could score on fucking themselves, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's because the patin was not working properly."
I want everyone to know that when I mean unbiased commentary, I mean like definitely tongue in cheek, and you'll see maybe more as the results come. Yeah, it's I can't wait for a loss is what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not. Have we? What's our record against the Sens right now? Like, I just feel like
It's
every
not
time
winning.
it's not good. It's not good at
winning.
all.
Yeah. The thing about the Senators
Oh.
are they suck. I hate them.
That's just it. Everyone's so stoked when they play them.
Yeah. I can't.
Do you know
stand
any
them.
Sens fans? Like I was talking with Alex
I do.
about that. Really?
I do. Yeah. So my is all Habs fans, but they live in the outside the Ottawa area. So like oh yeah, there we go.
Philippe Dano. Look out! If I had any current jersey, it would be that.
Oh,
I feel like he won't be traded
Dano
ever.
Oh, you like
because
after,
he's Dano.
I mean,
he's the guy who translates or was translating for the whole team.
Honestly,
basically.
here's what I think. It comes down to if Eric Stahl can win faceoffs for us, because that's what's up with Dano right now. Like
that's always that's
like,
only like his 5th or 6th, I think.
Yeah, he better also like pull up his socks with scoring a little bit here. I know he's a defensive forward, but
that was like the whole thing. Like, everyone had such a fucking drought there for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 3 people were doing all the scoring. We can't rely on everyone.
Let's see here.
Right. Also, Kachuk. I just hate both of those brothers.
Oh, the good joke from Sparling I've heard recently. Alex Sparling, great comedian, but more prolific bar and restaurant owner nowadays.
I should mention this episode is sponsored to you by Side Hustle Sandwiches.
His joke is that the uglier the Kachuk is, the higher the draft ranking there. So it's respect to Sparling for that. That's a great joke. I love that.
Sick.
Going to commercial break here. So it's 1-0, just to give people an idea. If you're following along live stream, I don't know if it's totally synced up for you guys,
you know how it goes.
but here it is.
I feel like even just NHL Network streams alone are like not synced up themselves. Like you have it on a bar and it's like they're at like different times and shit. It's the worst.
Sparling says every joke is great. Yeah, wow. Strap a rocket to the back of this show. It's a rocket ship. It's. I'm of the personality that believes that every team deserves a fair chance, except Ottawa. Ottawa can just, I don't know,
So
man.
lame.
Not a
It's
big
such a
fan.
lame-
Here's why I don't like Ottawa.
I've never been. I don't care.
Here's why I don't like them. Every time there's ever been any success for any other team, you know who shows up and just fucks around? Ottawa. And you have nothing to gain from it other than just being the worst. So I'm all set on the Ottawa. I'm all set.
We good.
I'm just going to drink this Jack until I can't feel feelings. Here we go.
Dude, we're up 1-0.
Wait till we
lose.
Yeah, I get aggressive, you know.
I don't think. I'm trying to think if the Habs have won a game since I've done this.
Since
Maybe
you and I have ever watched a game at a bar,
which
or
is
ever,
quite often. Like I
Yeah.
usually would come to at least once a week to come watch at Side Hustle.
That's right. So since we've ever gathered to watch a game, you and I have never watched a winning game. All right.
That includes like that's been last season too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes all the way back to the playoffs last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck this. Okay. Today's the day, baby.
Today's it.
Yeah. This is something else. I think that the COVID layoff was one of the best things that ever happened. I also think the big brain Bergevin move was to give the players COVID protocol to get them the rest.
Dude,
yeah.
I just watched I don't even mind the way.
Oh my God.
You're a fan of Bergevin.
I am an unabashed supporter of the guy, but I'm a fan of him in a way like this.
Like the dude.
Like if you're on yeah. No, but if you're like on a plane or like a boat, you know, and the waves are really coming at you high, like a rogue wave.
Okay.
You're not like, oh my God, I hope the captain dies, you know. You're like, Jesus, get us out of this. Like this is bad, right? Like so I'm cheering on that way.
But then when you go into the captain's cabin and you realize he's piss drunk and
Yeah.
looks like the Big Lebowski, you're like, maybe I should drive
Yeah,
this.
he's-
Maybe I should drive this boat.
He's the ghost of Sergio Momesso or something like that. Like then I'm like, oh my God, okay, we need to address this a little bit. But like I have the utmost faith in the team. I just think that he's broken my heart. Like I feel like this woman who has taken back a guy like too many times. Like I'm like, you traded Subban, you traded Pacioretty, you these are two of my favorite players of all time. Like if you traded Price, you'd rip my heart right out. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's too many times, and I keep going back.
I just keep going back,
and it's just awful.
What do you see in him?
It must be those
fucking suits. I watched they had like videos of just like at the draft or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like they're.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't. How dare you, sir?
I'm so sorry. What the fuck? You're not supposed to call me.
How dare you?
That was Bergevin, sir.
It's like, listen here, you Anglophone. Stop talking shit about me.
Sorry, you were saying, my friend.
So it was just like him there. It was just hilarious. He just even looks like he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's like, he's like, are we going? Are we sell? We sell? What are we doing? Okay, yeah. It's like he like
yeah.
Stuff. Talk to me in 10 minutes. Okay, I don't know what to do.
I think that there's a good chance we stand pat at the deadline. That's what I'm thinking.
See, this is the thing. I don't know shit about all that stuff. That's so confusing to me. I'm just like, caps and fucking all this. I'm like, just let me. And there's always so many like. I think I choose not to like take too much involvement because I feel like I get too excited about like having somebody. Because the amount of times it's like, oh, we got so and so, and then the season starts. It's like, actually, you don't. We traded him for something else like last second. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? I bought the jersey.
Yeah, like straight up. I have a hard time, like I said, supporting name-plated team like jerseys just because it's hard to get behind it. But like, because you never know, it's such a volatile cap system nowadays.
Yeah.
But if I was gonna buy one, I probably would have bought a Price jersey 10 years ago.
Right.
And I didn't. And now it's never been more volatile. So I'm waiting to see what happens here. But I think we have a great fucking chance this year. I think the only other team out there I really see it giving us a strong run in the playoffs would be Winnipeg. I think Winnipeg has the team built just like us to go deep, and they're fucking tough. They're a big team.
Stop sucking Alex's dick over here.
No, but they have a deep forward core that is it's tough to manage sometimes. But like, you know, they're no Habs. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah, that's absolutely sure.
They're not.
And
the best is when we tied it up when Alex came and watched it. The Habs tied it up with the minute left. He was having such a good time. He tied it up. He's like, I fucking hate this show. It's just stupid.
Starling's all about it right now in the chat for sure. I have a lot of like old school memories of the Habs where things were going well and then they go wrong. And I'm sure it's Tim Peel. I'm sure.
Also, just with a name like that, you know he's a fucking douche.
The only other
who? Tim Peel?
Yeah, and then the other one I know is Chris Lee.
Yeah,
Chris Lee's awful. And then who's
the other like really famous guy who like makes the calls all
the good guy?
Yeah.
Wes McCauley.
Love Wes. Oh, he's the best.
2 minutes for 5 minutes for fighting. So good. Like
he totally gets his Bruce Buffer on.
Yeah, there was a guy a couple weeks ago who was not Wes McCauley, who was just some random. He must have been an AHL referee or something, because I don't know if you know this, because of the quarantine. They've only been able to have certain refs in certain locales, right, to keep quarantine. So some of them have actually been pulled up from the minors to do this. Wow. So some of them aren't even NHL refs.
What a doc that would be.
I know, right? So this one guy came up. I don't recognize him at all, and he was like, there was like offsetting minors for something, and he gets on the mic and he just goes, him and him, 2 minutes for interference. And it was just like him and him.
Him and him. Not like number.
Yeah.
Number 58.
I'm sure the guy in the booth was like, what do you, him and him. Just
him and him. Oh, man, he blew his chance.
Look at this. Read that out loud. The bottom part of the chat.
I can't even come close.
Oh, then you could just think I'm making this up.
Yeah.
But it says, this is a great guest. He knows his shit.
Yes.
Hey. Well, hey, that's...
this guy.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to stand on the shoulders of giants here. I'm trying to just work my way through the stats in my head, and I'm very aware it's only been 24 minutes, and the game is.
See, this is what happens to me. It's like I did this with Alex too. It's like I fucking deep dive whatever into the game, and I blew through like every bullet point I had within the first 10 minutes. And I was like, well, you guys like cheese?
So you need to have like orgy stamina. That's what you need. You can't just like focus.
I'm too old for that shit now. I'm not gonna.
Oh, you got see, but like that's an orgy, like an orgy. You're like, oh, maybe I'll approach this person and this person. You know, you can't have like you gotta be like, oh, I'm gonna throw it all into this person. And then
have nothing left for Susan over there.
Stand around and drink Gatorade for the rest of the orgy. Like that's.
Oh man, your orgies have Gatorade. That's some fancy shit.
Oh, dude, if you show up to an orgy and there's no catering,
that's some Always Sunny shit.
Yeah, you need to rethink your orgies. Like that's for sure. There's not like orange
Frank,
slice.
can we leave those foods weird? These people are weird. He goes, the food's not bad.
Yeah, if there's not like like an edible bouquet, then you need to think about that. That's
you need to get
sure.
out of that orgy.
Oh yeah. I think they come with now.
Really? It's like a package deal?
Oh, yeah.
Is there like orgy planners, like wedding planners?
This is how florists have been staying in business. You don't know this?
No.
This is how florists has been staying in business.
There are a lot of them. I do see a lot of stores.
A lot of them. There's right now called Flowers and Stuff. What do you think the stuff is?
Oh, stuff getting stuffed.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
flowers and stuffing.
Do you think
it should be? They should add an IN apostrophe at the end.
Where was the orgy stamina for Fucale? Hey, now Zach Fucale. Let's talk about this.
All right,
Zach Fucale, former Montreal goaltender, but also former Memorial Cup winner for the Halifax Mooseheads. Now, Zach Fucale also played with, I believe, it was Jonathan Drouin's team.
Drouin.
Yeah, and. Now, Fucale went on to lead them to the Memorial Cup. Now, the thing about that is I thought he was the next coming, but he never got a real shot at development, and I think that's obvious for reasons like with Price being the most dominant force this side of that side.
I mean, yeah.
You know, I think that's it's going to happen one way or another. But, like, there's also, like, if you look at Zach, he was at best like fourth string in the development chart, and that's nothing knocking Zach because he'd probably be a starter on any other team. It's just there was no chance for him to develop, and then once he missed that window, that's it. And that's unfortunately the name of the game a lot of the time. Like
especially with that position, right?
Yeah,
it's
you could say the same for probably not Galchenyuk because he definitely had his abilities and shots to go ahead and take the chance out there, but I'd say probably somebody like Charlie Houdon for Montreal is someone who just didn't quite get the shot, was a beast in the NCAA, and then didn't.
There are countless cases like that, though.
No, it's just it bothers.
Because they'll bring him up, and then it's like, you maybe get a game, and then whoever's injured comes back, and they're like, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like how long, Also, if you point to coaching staff at the time, they really heavily biased towards veteran players. They weren't a lot of young blood being played by Michel Therrien or by. Claude Julien. So
Claude.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
That's what's up. I also want to say that if you ask anyone I had contact with since Dominic Ducharme was hired as assistant coach, I called this whole situation from the beginning.
Wow.
I was like, Dominic Ducharme, 2-time Junior Cup winner as a head coach.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. He's going to be the Habs' next head coach. And everyone's like, oh, I don't know about that. You'll probably rehire Tyrion. And I was like, you're so way off base with this one. Clearly, he's going to be the next head coach. Dominic Ducharme is. I'm liking what he's done so far. He's a young guy. He knows the team well because he's been there a couple years already.
Likes a checkered suit.
Yep, likes to wear checkered suits. Not unlike Marc Bergevin.
Correct.
I see a man after another man's heart.
I feel like the suit game's got to be a little bit strong in Montreal. Because I'll be honest with you, even Bergevin's got suits.
Oh, he's probably the best dressed guy in the league, and that is no knock on Chevedayoff, but it's a knock on Chevedayoff. That's for sure. Chevedayoff of the GM of the Winnipeg Jets.
Chevedayoff sounds like a Sade album.
It sounds like a Bjork album.
Yeah.
He's
the one with the goose on it.
Yeah, he's got a great smile, but I don't know if as the.
I mean, that's not doing anything for him now with them masks.
Suzuki. Let's talk about Suzuki.
Let's talk about that.
So, it's
son of David.
It's just the nature of things that he's this good. He's unbelievably. Whoa. It's that kind of show, folks.
Hey, what do you know about Canadian anthropology?
No, it gives me the nature of things. I like to think that Nick Suzuki is going to be our number one center for a long time to come. But if you look at our center depth right now, this is the first time in history that I can say Montreal has had center depth. Probably going all the way back to the mid '90s. Like
a lot of wingers.
Lot of wingers, but we have a sick amount of like if you go 1 through 4 and you just were like, okay, it's going to be Suzuki, Coke Can, and we have Deneau on third, and you could have Stahl or Evans on fourth. Like that. Also, if you were to tell me at the beginning of the season that Eric Stahl
would be on the fourth line of Montreal Canadiens,
and Corey Perry,
yeah, good call,
and Alex Burrows would be the assistant coach, I'd be like, well, first of all, you're high. Yeah. You're so high.
You're so high on PCP.
You know what's really true, though, and I agree with the chat on this, is Nick Suzuki is much better than Austin Matthews, and that's a fucking fact. Everyone knows
100%.
You know who also is better than Austin Matthews?
Everybody.
Ryan Payday. Do I have to finish saying it?
Yes.
Hold on. You don't know where I'm going with this?
No.
His amazing debut. You don't know about this?
No.
Well, Ryan Payday Paling. I called his first game. I texted every Leafs fan I could find, and I said, he's going to get 4 goals this game, more than Austin Matthews. Now, if you count his shootout winner in his debut, that's a 4-goal debut, baby. And you know what they called him in college was B-Tam. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
B-Tam, better than Austin Matthews. They called him that in college.
Did he go to the same college?
No. And
wow, that is weird.
Yeah, they didn't call him that. They didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fucking
B-Tam.
B-Tam?
Yeah, they had a...
Need some B-Tam shirts.
I can't believe the first period's over already.
Just like that. Allons-y. Vite, vite.
Vite, vite. I think it's because we're having such a great time.
We're just having a ball.
Maybe I should stop interviewing you.
No,
on your own show.
Dude, you're killing it with the Habs stuff. I'm loving it. I'm also a little bit stoned now.
I have a problem. Right. This is a problem. So I used to host these podcasts all the time. I used to host, I've hosted a number of podcasts over the years. And I've had, like right now, I'm directing a show on TELUS. I got added to this show called Nightcap. And it's available every Sunday live, channel 710 on your TELUS.
710?
Yeah, if you have TELUS Optic. Now, look. I'm no fancy director guy. I don't know.
Look at them boots.
Yeah, I don't know much about.
Look at these boots.
Yeah, like I don't know much about much, but I'll tell you. I don't have TELUS Optic.
No, I'm gonna. I don't even know how to get that.
You know, I preface this by saying I was no fancy director. Like I'm no fancy director. I don't have TELUS Optic, but if you did, I would recommend checking out Nightcap. I think you guys would enjoy it. It's hosted by a couple gentlemen named Bobby and Joey. And the thing about this show is, I'll give you the quick elevator pitch, is it's like Wayne's World, but with rappers. And if you dig that, and
this was the pitch that you gave me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, it's a cobbled together, crazy show. And they asked me to come in and help organize it. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4 episodes.
You said the set is even similar.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's switched up so much that now it is like completely different. Now it's like it's very similar to Intergalactic Interviews actually, and the success of that show was, it's not like it was a broken format. So I feel like when I brought my flavor to the show, it's probably just natural that it's going to be something similar that was already working.
Right.
Makes sense that way. But I think like. I have this problem when I show up on people's shows, though, and I'm like,
I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem at all. I usually got to pull a lot of weight, so I'm fucking loving it. No, are you kidding me?
I take over. I'm like, let's talk about this now. You're like, look, I had some points. I'm like, no.
I really don't, though. That's the thing. I'm like, I got a couple. Dude, this is kind of the beauty thing about the show is like anyone can just sit down and we shoot the shit. But I'm stoked to hear. I knew that getting you on, I was like, hey, he's gonna know. Just more about the Habs. I'm such a passion guy, right?
You are a great fan, and I don't think I know more about the Habs. I think I know different things about the Habs.
Right.
I think you know a lot about that. I think you can also speak the French. That makes you already a better Habs fan.
That helps. Did I keep calling the puck a rondelle?
Yeah, a rondelle. Yeah, or a...
Do yourselves a favor. If you've never watched hockey in French, you have to.
It's so
even
good.
if you don't speak French, it is worth it. It's so entertaining.
It's so good.
Hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
It's so good. It's one of my favorite things to do. If you can get access to an RDS feed, it absolutely destroys most Sportsnet feeds. I'll tell you that right now.
100%.
Absolutely. There's so much more emotion behind everything. It sounds really good. I really like it. Now, who's this fucking fuck? Alex Formenton from Ottawa is giving a one-on-one interview with Gord Miller right now. Now, Gord Miller, thoughts on Gord Miller? You like him? Indifferent to Gord Miller?
A little bit indifferent on the Gord Miller.
Okay. I'm going to say he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's okay.
I'm not mad at him.
What do you think about Craig Button?
No.
Not a Craig Button
Not a
fan?
Button guy.
Now, why aren't you
His
Craig?
face. It's specifically his face.
It's his face?
Yeah.
It's not his Italian Dawn hair that he has going on?
It's his fucking... And it's like, he looks like Fire Marshal Bill.
So,
he can't get his... There's another dude.
he definitely...
I know. I'm not a fan of this dude at all.
He's okay. So he has
There's a similar guy on UFC, this betting shit for UFC before UFC fights. I'm like, I can't handle it.
on the betting show.
I don't know if it's a betting show. Him and Button give me the same Italian fucking.
Oh my god!
Just like Paul Verzi's dad vibe, like that kind of shit.
First of all, I love Paul Verzi.
Oh my
He's
god,
so good. We follow each other on Twitter.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's a good fucking guy. I tweeted him after he opened for Bill Burr out here.
His podcast with Burr is amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
Is there
right?
anything better, Bill?
Yeah, like
anything better?
Well, he's
Than
like,
a fresh pair of Jordans.
dude, I called it. Dude, I called it. Dude, that's all you fucking say is, dude, I called it. So good. Yeah. No, but I tweeted him after he opened up out here because I figured this is what I thought. I was like, you know what? He's out here. He's on tour. He's probably living the fucking dream. But at the same time, you know, you do a show, you kill it, but everyone remembers the headliner, obviously. And
Everyone's there for Burr.
Everyone's there for Burr. Everyone's like pumping him full of messages and whatever calls the next day. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm just going to message Paul and just be like, hey, I really enjoyed your set, because I did. And I knew he was
fucking hilarious.
I knew he'd appreciate this, so I just said, I was like, hey, and just kicked nice last night.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, thank you so much.
Dude, thanks. Those were the fucking Dior's.
dude, fucking right. So I was like, all right. So it
Paul
turned out
Grabber,
okay.
he's great, man. Oh, that's so sick, dude.
Yeah.
Good on you. That's a good call.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's following me. That's fucking sick. Yeah, so it's nice. I sent him songs. I don't know if
who
he
would
to
follow that chatterless.
Dude, I don't know if he listens to him, but I send him songs once in a while. Okay. But yeah, I gotta say, for Chatterless as a project, thank you earlier for bringing it up. The thing about Chatterless is, like, if you're just finding out about it through this show, or maybe, you know, you just hear about
you've been sleeping underneath a fucking rock.
Well, it's just like
crack rock.
Like, you can get in on the ground floor right now. In that, this time last year, I think I had like 800 monthly listeners or something like that, and you know, earlier to this morning I checked, I was like around 6,700 or something.
Boom.
So like,
boom,
exponential growth every month, and this is a
That's
brand new
brother.
month. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, you know, the goal this year is to hit 10, but the goal earlier this year, the goal for this year was 5, and then I hit that in January. So I was like, okay, the goal for this year is 10, and then it's been growing, you know, much to my humble surprise that it's been growing this fast. So I'm hoping it keeps getting on. And if you're listening to this just now, jump on.
Get on it.
Lots of room on the wagon.
Yeah,
Come on.
so much room. It's a big old caboose on this fucking Chatterless wagon here, bro.
It is. I just have a lot of fun making music, and I'm kind of like this multi-genre cat. So if you don't really like the synthwave
that's the coolest thing about it. And you and I think that's why we became friends. It's like just sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was like the first time probably sitting down at Side Hustle or something, and we got talking about music, and it was like, you know, the genres that we were able to go over and the artists, and you looked over, you're like, you like a lot of different shit. You're like, that's dope. And I was like, you do too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's dope.
And you can always tell when you talk to someone if they actually know what they're talking about with genres and shit like that. Like, and so
if they actually just do it or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like, not to be music nerds for a second, but like at the same time, you can always tell, like, if someone, you're like, oh, you like metal? Yeah, I like Metallica. You're like, do you just like Enter Sandman or something? Like, you can just tell, like,
No Leaf Clover.
Yeah. There's like this like total like just surface layer that people kind of give away, and at the same time, when we connected our first time, it's like you could tell right away. It's like, oh, we both love a lot of the different shit, like a lot of the same different
and
shit.
B-sides of said shit.
Mm-hmm. No Leaf Clover. I mean, not for nothing, but there's a freight train coming your way. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. They'll just never get as good as fucking that fucking whatever their latest album. I'm kidding. It was terrible.
Oh, you didn't like the newest one?
I don't know. Honestly,
did you like Death Magnetic?
Here's my problem. I am so anti-Lars.
Wow.
That I can't.
Since when? It must have been something.
Napster.
Since Napster.
Probably since Napster.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, but
I just find he's a whiny little bitch about stuff, and I just don't.
Oh, but I
have for him.
I have the right to do what I want to do artistically.
No, you don't. You're a drummer.
That's what he said. You're a drummer.
Fuck up.
No, you don't. You're a drummer. That should have been the shirt. No, you don't.
Dude, not even John Bonham was that vocal about shit. He's like, I'm just gonna sit back here, drink, and fucking play these 4 sticks. Let's go.
I think there's something to what he was saying, but at the same time, the approach was totally wrong. Like, it was so wrong. Like, there was a. You know what they should have done? I've always thought this. Instead of attacking and suing the individual people that were responsible for peer-to-peer trading of these songs on Napster, instead of doing that, what Metallica should have done is just put out the statement that they don't agree with it, but they welcome the opportunity to meet any of the people that have already done so they can explain why it's wrong to do it.
Yes.
That gives the moral component to it, and also doesn't immediately make you the motherfucking monster. Yeah, like look at you, still don't like Lars, and it's been like 20 years. You know what I mean?
I'm 33 now.
That's crazy, right? Like, so
I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're an amazing band. There's a reason why they've been around that long. Like, don't get me wrong, the musicianship is fucking spot on. To be honest with you, out of that type of metal, not my favorite kind of metal to begin with. I'm not a huge metal dude, but like I'm a little more old school when it comes to like that shit, I guess. And it's like I still appreciate them. I can or whatever that, but I'm like I don't really fucks with I don't see why people like
we're similar in age. When I was in high school, there was like a renaissance of Metallica. Like, and
there's a renaissance of of every band.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got made fun of for liking bands and like playing guitar up until grade 9. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, all the jocks came to school with fucking guitars, and we're like, "You can teach me how to play Wonderwall?" And I was like, "No, sir. I believe I will be getting this pussy in this school now."
But anyways, here's Wonderwall. Yeah, exactly.
And here's Wonderwall. You'd sketch me in the parking lot like tonight.
Yeah, there's something about the way music came together in high school. I was having a talk with a friend actually this past weekend. I was at the UFC. I was watching UFC. I wasn't at it, but I was watching a UFC card, and I was talking to a friend, and I said, "Let's figure out what makes people old," and because this friend of mine, she's 42, I believe, and I'm 35. You're 33?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Turning 34 in May.
All right. So this woman has 9 years on you, right? So I'm looking at it like in my head, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of time, but like it's enough of a difference that like, there might be like an internet familiarity there that doesn't.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
That kind of thing. Anyway.
Yeah, depending on the time period too, right?
Right. So what I'm saying is this: we figured out 4 things that make you old. Okay. So the first thing is this: when you stop trying to find new music, when you're this mentality of like, all the music I listened to, I've learned in high school, and now I'm done. I don't need new music. Whatever.
Yeah.
Boom. You're old.
bitch, yo.
Yold.
Yeah, big time. Okay. Number
Next,
2.
Next thing is when you stop taking care of your body. Like when you're just like, oh, this is who I am, and I'm done. That's it. Yold.
I'm just I just will be frumpy.
Yeah.
I'm just cool with being a frumpsters.
Yeah, totally. Next one. When you no longer find the need to make friends. When you're just like, the friends I have. Yeah.
You could just basically, just in general, you could just be like, any new thing. You're just not really, you don't really fuck with new things.
Pretty much. But like, those are the 3.
So that's the 3. That's
the
a
fourth
pretty good
thing.
pillar.
What was the 4th thing?
The 4th.
Trying to think of this 4th thing. Let's see. What did we do?
Beige. Wearing beige.
Wearing beige.
Lots of beige.
Wearing beige or slip-on shoes.
Yeah.
No.
Slip-on, yeah.
That could be number 5. Number 4, though, was like, let's see. We did music, friends, body, and... learning. I don't need to learn anything. Everything I know is what I know.
I know people in their fucking 20s who are like that.
Oh my God. I was like, you're already done. You're already so done. I don't have any time for people like that, man.
Dude, if I'm not like learning something new like in a year, you know, like I have like a year attention span to shit, and if like, I don't learn anything new with it, then I'm done.
Well, you have such an ambitious cause to what you're doing anyway. Like, first of all, you were like, I guess I'm gonna start 5 shows this year. Like,
there's nothing else to do, sir.
Like 5 shows. Like, I know people that don't have a show, so that's pretty amazing.
Dude, it's been such a fucking blast, man. Like, this completes basically a month. So, fucking A. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. But dude, it's been a blast, man. And I don't know, man. I just like to get. I'm like you in that sense where it's like it's got to get shit done. I get in my. I know I get fucking down and don't do shit sometimes or whatever, but on a whole, I'd say I'm a get shit done kind of person.
Yeah. On a whole, at an orgy with orange slices, you're a guy who gets shit done.
Right. Orange slices are for like the break, though, right? At the halftime?
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to have sticky fingers when you have sticky fingers. Is what I'm trying to say.
Man, your orgy games is strong.
Strong, son. Strong, son.
God damn.
That's I think like there's
I
think that there's like a lot of like dope things around making a show though. Like people like
I still thought you were gonna say orgy at the end.
No. No, like to be straight up, like to make a show, you know, not to bring it back to Burr for a second, but I always talk about like you want to be the guy that brings the 6-pack to the boat. You don't want to own the boat.
100%.
Like you have the boat right now, and I'm like, I love you for it, but at the same time, I get to grab my jacket and be like, I'll be out of here, like real quick, you know.
There is maybe one point at this month because it's like sometimes you just don't realize how much time shit's gonna take. To be honest with you, the live streams, this is the easiest thing to do. It's the fucking other shows that are like you gotta sit there and edit stuff and
oh man.
And it's like, oh, like, yeah, like, fucking sometimes. So, but I've gotten shit kind of narrowed down. But like with the gaming show, for instance, like that's the biggest pain in the dick show to film.
Your first show, the gaming show, made me laugh harder than I've laughed at most debut shows ever. I think that was so good.
That was like 100% too. Like I'm that bad. At
you were just like, oh, it's downloading. Oh, well. That's the end of today's show.
That's right. Yeah. So did you see what happened last episode with the power outage?
I saw you designing junk and stuff like that. Like you were designing
yeah, I got to customize my dick finally. That was a big part of that game.
Yeah.
So this is what happened fucking last episode.
What happened with the last episode though?
So fucking there was a huge power outage like a couple
That's
days
right,
ago.
Actually. Yeah.
So and then I went to open my start my computer and everything is there, but Cyberpunk.
What happened?
It's on my Steam, but I had to like reinstall it onto the computer. I have
because your computer.
Cloud. I think it was on the cloud. I think that's what happened. I somehow fucked some shit up like
that. Your
that.
computer decided to restore from the previous state. The last install state. That's what it was.
There you go. See, that's what I mean. I'm a jackass. I don't know any of this stuff. So I was like, dope. I got to reinstall this again. This will take me another 3 episodes. So I just played Tecmo Super Bowl 1991 as Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and I lost.
I have pretty much like a Lamborghini of a computer.
Okay,
like it's
I would imagine you would.
Like it's a beast. And whenever I tell people the kind of specs it is, like if you're a gamer, people are like, "Oh, you can play you could play so and so at max resolution and frames, and I'm always like, yeah. So I play Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which you could
shit.
You could probably play it on your Apple Watch for like nothing. Like it's.
There's something great about that.
Yeah.
I literally use this like now because I played Tecmo Bowl the other day. I've been playing a ton of fucking just NES games. I got so many NES games. Like the next review is gonna be Blades of Steel.
Oh, one of my
which is maybe my
games.
favorite hockey game of all time.
Blades of Steel.
It sounds like Johnny Carson kind of. Blades of Steel.
Yeah, totally.
You're like, what? Why is Johnny Carson?
Dude.
And then the fucking intro track is. So good. The amount of like arpeggiated synth and shit like that in all those games.
So I never knew. I never knew what the fuck they said. Like when I was like, yeah.
What is that? What is it? What is it?
Takes the pass.
Takes the pass.
Takes the pass. Oh, Habs
again.
Oh my God, Byron.
Biro.
You know what? They're feeding off our positive energy,
right?
And our Blades of Steel themes.
Steel.
And then takes the pass.
The colors in that game make no sense
God.
whatsoever. Like Montreal is like yellow.
Yeah, and LA is like. Actually, LA makes sense because they're their old LA colors.
What, purple?
Like the Brandon Wheat King colors.
Which one's that?
Like purple and yellow
and Have you seen their retro jersey with the fucking Chevy Kings?
Yes, actually, yeah.
With the purple.
Yeah, the purple.
I'm not mad at that. I want that, but with like Kobe Bryant on the back.
Wow,
I was sick with that.
That would be a statement.
Mashup.
That's right up there with the Bertuzzi statement.
How
for sure.
Dare you?
That's
sir.
right there.
No,
people will be like, "Look at this guy fishing for the Bryant jersey." First of all, Bryant. That's who you'd pick.
No, I used to have a
because that's a cross sport thing. It's like
I know. It's
what
a
do you
mashup.
have,
it's great. Like Kevin Smith.
Yeah, what do you have? But you have a Lakers Gretzky jersey. Like that's a weird thing to have. You know, you're like, oh, it's a retro.
No, his name wouldn't look good on a. Gretzky's name doesn't look good on a. Bryant's like still like might be a convincing hockey player name.
Yeah, Gretzky's name.
No one ever knows that Gretzky's not playing any basketball. That's not happening.
First of all, Gretzky never had a jump shot.
No, he did. He was a stunt double in White Man Can't Jump, though.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky.
I look it up.
They were like, we need the whitest guy on the planet to be a white guy.
Definitely not in that movie.
Okay.
He was definitely not in that movie at any point in time.
What kind of April Fool's shit is this?
There you go. Yeah, that's what it was. Now I'm just trying to get you back because you fucking had me on a line for a long time.
On the B-Tam.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, you're like, it's weird that they knew exactly who he
was going to be traded to.
Yeah. Better than Austin.
We just knew, bro. Our frat, we just knew, bro.
I think Jake Allen's playing very well.
We knew at that glow party.
Yeah.
He was going to be traded.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
What's
Jake Allen needs a new helmet, but just saying.
I
love it. It's like classy, but it's like, let's get him a fucking dope helmet. And why was Kerry switching up helmets? I know you're gonna ask me something, but
no, you know the reason why is clearly Sean Burke, new goaltending coach for the Habs, came in. First of all, he was like, get rid of those
fucking
pads. Red pads.
You hate the red pads.
Oh my God.
I wasn't that mad at him.
You could call games. You just be like, oh, you're gonna lose.
Well, that's with the retro jerseys now.
Yeah. You also remember I was probably the first one to be like, I fucking hate these jerseys.
I know, and I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, if you squint, it looks like the Islanders. It's the worst fucking jersey you could wear. That's a fact.
It is pretty bad now. Okay, so the helmet.
Okay.
What happened?
So with the helmet, I think what happened was Sean Burke was just like, you need to go back to what's comfortable. Stop doing what's new and like appeasing anyone other than yourself. And he's like, I thought I was appeasing people by getting a new helmet. And it's like, no, you need to go back to when you're winning because you're not. That's what
such a sick helmet though.
Yeah. Like, I just think that, like, there's...
I love that that's a conversation in hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Of like, listen, if you want to win more games, you got to wear that other helmet.
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
That's why it's the best game in the world.
Dude, there's something to be said for the fact that, like how customizable you can be in hockey.
It is pretty dope.
Like, a lot of leagues don't have that, right? Like
No.
in football, you can get fined like $30,000 just for wearing the wrong socks.
And they do.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm wearing these
they do,
socks.
because I wear what I want.
I want these socks.
Yeah, why did I make him sound so urban there? He should have been
It's
more
NFL.
like
What is Tom
$30,000.
Brady? I'm going to wear these socks.
I wear what I want.
Yeah, it's the kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wear what I want.
That's another thing too. How come there's a predominant amount of white kickers?
They're all football players, like soccer.
What about predominantly white quarterbacks though? What's up with that? I don't know.
That might be some racist shit. I don't know.
I don't know
feel like
anything
that might be some inner. I feel like I've seen Varsity Blues too many times to be like, yeah, there's got to be some weird shit in there. Small town.
I don't want your life.
Fire that fucking pigskin.
Fire it.
I don't want
Your life.
your life. Oh, buddy. So glad you're here.
Yeah, man.
This is great.
This is a great one. I'm
This
having
is
a
a
good
gutter.
time.
So much better than that Sarah Plain and Tall.
So sad.
Yeah. So great.
Sarah Plain and Tall. What a reference to it. I haven't heard that in so long. That's so good.
We called a girl in high school that too.
Oh my God.
SPT.
SPT?
Yeah.
She hung out with B-Tam for sure.
Oh, bud. Yeah.
The fact that Braden Coburn is the most veteran player on the Ottawa Senators is pretty sad.
Yeah, what is he, 21?
Yeah, basically 977 games played, 21 years old.
Yeah.
This game is going really well so far. It's 2-0 Habs. Jake Allen looks really good so far. He's seeing everything.
He is. Il regarde la rondelle bien, là. He's looking good.
Regardez rondelle.
Je veux regarder la rondelle. The Bell Center looks so sad.
It does. I saw an interview with Eric Stahl. We should talk about that too. That did not look good. That did not look good. We should talk about this too. So Eric Stahl gets traded for a third and a fifth from Buffalo to Montreal. The hockey gods.
Buffalo's attempt to get any shittier.
Wow. Buffalo won last night.
Wow.
Did you know that?
Great.
First win in 18 games.
Wow.
18 losses.
Wow.
Oh.
Get it.
Oh, this looks good.
This looks real spicy.
Edmonton.
Get it.
Bang.
Get it.
Oh, my God. Habs are looking real fire right now.
They're looking like the beginning of the season.
Yeah, they are actually. Maybe that's what it is. Claude Julien ran them down, and they could never catch up.
You think that's what's up?
I think that was part of it for sure. Definitely. He had a tendency to play not to lose versus try to win. And I think the players just kind of
blew my mind.
Yeah, I think the players did their own
deep, bro.
Yeah, it's like how do you stay ahead? You just don't get behind. You just
fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
Just
picture this like French Yoda.
Yeah. Well, like he just didn't like. It doesn't really seem like he inspired players beyond the initial line settings. It felt like players had to do a lot of their own coaching, and the system was like dump and chase in a dumb way. Like you just saw here on this play, there was a dump and chase, but they already had the zone.
Yeah, at least someone fucking rushing in.
Yeah, it wasn't at the red line or blue line trying to fucking dump and chase. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like small change-ups like that can make a huge difference, especially in a team with the speed of the Habs. Oh, I know that was. Edmonton looks really good. What a pickup. What a pick. Ooh, off the paddle, Jake Allen.
Look at that. Look out, say redirect.
That'll make highlights for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Don't worry, Jakey.
Jake Allen, he's very good.
It's just, like I said, I just feel like it's been a minute since we've had a backup that Carey Price doesn't have to play fucking 86 games this season.
Yeah, I agree. I think the last backup I can imagine.
People want to be so fucking tired and shit and just like done at the end of the season. You know,
and then
are
it's
you
like,
kidding
can
me?
you play another 36 games?
Yeah, cool.
That's fuck.
Of like more intense hockey.
Yeah.
Like you know what you're playing for, but like more intense.
Yeah. Fuck
With
man.
higher stakes.
It's insane. Like so, like I look at like. I don't think there's been a backup as capable as Jake Allen on the Habs since, I'm going to say Alex Auld. But even then, Big Bald Auld was still like not as good as Jake Allen. Like
No. He was just big.
Yeah, maybe.
And bald.
Who else do we have? We've had some fucking backups on this team. Like, for sure. I'm trying to think of who else.
I got nothing. I mean, epic goaltenders, yes. And I do love a team with like I don't like, it's tough. I think because I grew up playing goaltender, so it's like, I love a good goaltender, but I hate a fucking team that relies on their goaltender to win hockey games.
But you're such a conflicted Habs fan. You're just
I know.
Here we are.
But it was the same
Best
thing. I saw
player
Vancouver do it with Luongo. I saw, you know what I mean? You see fucking teams do it where it's like, they'll strap a C on the fucking guy and be like, hey, listen,
That's
not everyone
true.
is Martin Brodeur. They can't just fucking
Yeah, that's true.
scoring goals from their own goddamn net.
Watch Corey Perry dangerous as fuck. He's so dangerous out there every time. I can't believe that they got me
His ability
cheering.
to like pivot from direction to direction is insane.
I can't believe the Habs cheering for Corey Perry.
What a world.
Like,
What a world.
Here, you want to hear some unbiased commentary?
Yeah,
This is what I'm talking
Here we go.
about.
Little snippet for you.
Let's
Little
listen
moose
to it.
boosh.
Corey Perry, clearly one of the best Habs of all time. He's World Junior Championship winner, World Hockey Championship gold medalist. He is also a Stanley Cup winner. He's also a gold medalist at the Olympics winner in 2010 and 2014, I believe. Not a big fucking deal, but now he's going to be a Habs winner.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think he's going to bring it?
Do I think? He has already brought it.
He's already brought it, so.
And then that's the snip right there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's
Not
less
biased.
back and forth because there's no other person on the show. but that's pretty much. If you're ready for like some unbiased shit like that, then yeah, you're gonna have a good time. It'll be fine. I think we lost Alex Sparling now, so that's good. That's pretty good.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. He was
what's the situation with the COVID games that we've lost? Because like are they making those up now or?
Yeah, so now we play 26 games in 45 days. So that's like a game.
That's chill.
Every second day. Like we're
Mon Dieu.
Yeah, it's
I know. How about people having the fucking balls to ask me if I was doing every game for this? I'm like, are you out of your fucking skulls? Yeah, I have that much time.
It's a lot of that's a lot.
The announcers aren't there for every game.
Yeah,
Some people in.
They just let the feed
much.
play. Face off.
Face off. Takes the pass.
See, I always thought it was ha ha ha. But I know it's take the pass. I know now. Ha ha ha.
Oh, you just thought it was ha. I thought it was like
Fight.
Takes the man. Takes the man. I thought it was it's the pass. It's the pass.
It's the pass.
Like, no one ever says that.
Face off.
Face off.
Penalty shot.
Oh, man.
Also, they need to make that game, the penalty shot aspect of the game, its own game.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so much fun. I love how whoever designed this game in Japan thought that penalty shots in hockey were taken exactly like soccer.
Yeah.
You just stand at the blue line and fucking pick a corner.
And then how about the goal song?
And then and at the end of the game, and then it's freeze frame, and then it takes a picture.
Oh, that dude. Seriously, whoever thought of like all these little things is doing great.
Dude, those games are so well put together. It's insane. And the music for all of those games. The music for Tecmo Bowl, the ending song for Tecmo Bowl is like the bridge in the fucking song. It's like, okay, first off, these songs have bridges.
I saw this band called The Advantage once, and all they did was NES music.
Oh.
And they did the Tecmo Bowl whole theme, the whole like the like the reprisal and everything.
Oh my god, dude! It is the bridge in that thing, like the arpeggiated. It's straight Giorgio Moroder. It's just
Yes.
it's Donna Summer. I feel love shit. It's so good.
Dude, Giorgio.
Oh, he's the best.
I'm obviously a huge fan of composing and whatnot. Like, I had the opportunity to compose for this documentary last year that came out this year on Apple TV, and
That's Apple TV. That is not Telus Optics. That is Apple.
No, it's different.
TV.
It's different.
Different.
It's different.
Different.
Yeah,
Might be a little easier to get
it came out on Amazon and like Apple TV, like a bunch of streaming services. You can get a video on demand, stuff like that. But the movie's called Dosed, and it takes place here in Vancouver actually. But the documentary won a ton of awards, like audience awards, and
It's about mushrooms?
it's about using microdosing, like psilocybin, which is mushrooms, obviously, to
You
treat.
did the sound. You did the scores for that?
I did the whole score for that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
We never talked about this?
No, I've definitely seen it too.
You've seen it?
Yeah, it's on popcorn.
Okay, so
Watch out, bro.
so
Maybe I should have
you've
said that,
watched it. You've watched it, and
I was probably
that's so funny.
pretty high at the time.
I love
And
that.
probably microdosing myself. Probably a little more than
I love that we're friends, and you've watched it, and you didn't know that a friend of yours did the music for
Yeah,
it.
that's sick.
so fucking funny. That's like easily my favorite reaction so far. That's really good. Like, yeah, this is a weird story too. But the Apple TV thing was kind of funny. Like, the Apple TV thing, my wife at Christmas wanted to watch the Mariah Carey special, the new one, that like her new like all I want for Christmas.
Yeah, enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So she wanted that.
I'm sorry. I'm sure your wife's lovely.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate that song.
But she wanted the special, so she wanted to see
every
it.
year. There's a Mariah Carey special.
So we got the Apple TV trial, and we're like watching it for a few minutes, and then it was like, let's see what else is on. And then she scrolled down, and then it was like thrilling documentaries, and the first thing that came up was Dosed, and I was like, what? It was such a weird like, like you gotta just. It's such a surreal thing to just see yourself in like
dude, that's dope.
like a queue.
I have to go to my own YouTube channel to see that.
But you know what it's like. You have 5 shows. That's fucking.
No, I don't. No, it's when I was younger, when I was acting, I'd get like I've been recognized for like a Reese's Puffs commercial or some shit like that.
You were in a Reese's Puff commercial?
And that was my first gig when I was a kid. It was a Reese's Puff cereal commercial.
How old were you?
Grade 7.
Wow. So you must have made bank at grade 7.
I did.
That's child actor money.
That's that child. Yeah, that's that Danny Marabucci.
Yeah.
So that Marabucci money, bro.
Damn.
I got steroids. I got a mad coke problem, and fucking.
Oh, you got that
at the age of 10.
Dude, you got that Frankie Muniz money. Right there.
I was in Cody Banks with Frankie Muniz. As a matter of fact.
Shut up!
I got cast to play his best friend in Cody Banks. There was no Hillary Duff in Cody Banks. There was no Hillary Duff in Cody Banks.
And
there was a best friend, and I got cast to play his best friend, and I was in grade 10, probably grade 9, grade 10, and I was like, I'm going to make fucking bank. Frankie Muniz started dating Hillary Duff in real life. She had that stupid-ass show on Nickelodeon. She was like, I'd really like to be in the movie, glug, glug. And fucking,
oh, fuck.
They cut my part out
for
a fucking love interest. And as soon as she got the movie, she broke up with him. And so it was the most hostile set. Like, they couldn't be in the same room together. But they still gave me a line in the movie. And it's the first time that he sees her, and I get to tell him that she's way out of his league. And I would like purposely fuck up lines so I could just keep doing it, doing it.
Oh man,
doing it.
That's so good, dude. I did.
Fuck
okay,
that bitch,
what
dude.
a great story. And just to be clear, I didn't know any of that.
Ruined my life,
dude. I didn't know any of that, and just to like get that out of you, that is so good. Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
So, in your personal opinion, okay, as an expert, because you're in the industry,
right?
Do you think at that age, Frankie Muniz fucked Hillary Duff? Do you think
100%?
You think he fucked her?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
There's no not even a doubt that maybe she's just maybe just a hand job or something.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I definitely just put all like sexual activity into that.
Because here's what I
feel
think.
bad for my boy Muniz here. Like I feel like he could.
Because
he should.
You're so committed to the role that you're like, I was his best friend. You're like,
Dude, I'm committed, bro. Don't break. I'm a man that acted for life.
That's so good. So so the reason I asked,
and because she fucked me over, I'm just like,
there's very few people in this world that could say Hillary Duff fucked them over.
Yeah.
Damn, you should.
Nickelodeon and me.
Nickelodeon.
And me.
Nickelodeon and you.
I mean, she had her show. Fucking, I don't know. Whatever. Fuck her.
What was her character name? Her other show.
Of her other show, Lizzie McGuire.
She was Lizzie McGuire.
That was her first show. She wasn't shit. Nickelodeon, come on.
Lizzie
That's a special
McGuire.
cable package back in the day, son. You don't get Nickelodeon on.
What was the premise of Lizzie McGuire?
Something about taking as many dicks in your mouth at one time.
Is that
as you get.
true?
Yeah, and ass.
So they were like,
It was just her on a Nickelodeon show, and it's a bunch of guys
Wow.
when people get slimed on Nickelodeon.
Nick at Night.
It was like that. But
She was on Nick at Night.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Nick at Night. And also where Nicki Minaj got her start, which a lot of people don't know.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Um.
You can see an early version of WAP.
Oh, did
On
you
Nick
know
at
that
Night.
she's not on WAP? First of all,
whatever.
producer in me is like, "What are you talking about there, sir?"
Song of the year, really?
I'd say so, just because it had the most. Have you ever seen the TikToks where it's it's full female pledges at a sorority, like a group of 30?
No, I've not seen this.
Okay, it'd be like a group of 30 with their hands over their hearts, standing at the wall at the flag, and they'd be like, "Certified freak, 7 days a week, wet ass pussy, make that pull-out game weak."
Wow.
And I'm just like, God damn! Can you imagine the amount of influence you'd have to have have that something like that happen?
To have a Hitler Youth of whappers.
Yes. Yeah.
At
And
your
also
disposal.
the song is dope.
It is pretty sick.
It's actually a dope song. And I'm from I understand it's a meme lord song, and I know that, but I'm actually a huge fan of bad bitch energy music.
Yeah.
Not
from
in a,
back in the day,
yeah,
from
not
Betty
in a,
Davis,
and
dude.
just to be clear, not in a fucking feminist way. That's not what I'm talking about. You can be that way if you want, but what I'm talking about is this. All I listen to lately, okay, is bad bitch energy music. I've been listening to this woman named Queen Key.
Okay.
And I tweeted her the other day, and she retweeted me. All I said was I am now the biggest Queen Key fan, and she retweeted me, and I was like, yeah, that's fucking dope. She has a song called "Make Me Come," and it's on her.
Dope.
It's on her album called "Eat My Pussy," and then she has another song called
on said album.
Yeah, and then she has another song called "Ratchet," and and Ratchet is on her the sequel to that album called "Eat My Pussy Again." I'm not kidding.
That's on par with "Bad Out of Hell" too, bro. That's pretty dope. That's a good name for an album.
It's so
Eat
good.
my pussy again.
And then
eat my pussy next time.
Oh, she's so good.
Tomorrow, eat
she's
my pussy.
so good.
It's become the Fridays.
Dude, Friday after next. Pussy after next. Yeah.
Pussy after next pussy.
Yeah. She's so good though.
The time before
all I listen to is that, and then I completely contrast it with nothing but pirate shanties. That's all I basically Oh, the year was 7078. Oh, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now.
That's a good jam.
That's a good jam too. And then also
Have you tried to mash those up yet?
Producer,
some pirate WAP.
Pirate WAP.
Please.
Pirate WAP is an elusive WAP of all of them. That's probably the most elusive. Do you think back then when you didn't shower or bathe for days and weeks and all that, do you think it was just the most nasty fucking, it must have been the most animalistic fucking,
the smells.
Oh, you come off the galley, you've been on the galley for fucking, who knows, 2 months, 5 months.
You're riddled with scurvy.
Yeah, and you're like, I ain't gonna get myself a woman.
A maiden.
A maiden.
And they're all on the dock.
And she's fair.
She's very fair.
Ew, dude. So straight up, that's it must have been the worst. People,
I mean, they've had to been fucking each other on those butts. You're telling me there's a bunch of fucking dudes on a boat, in a prison, essentially?
Yeah.
In the worst prison, in a moving Alcatraz?
Yeah. I've never heard a pirate ship described like that, but yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah, that's funny.
Are you kidding me? Someone's getting fucked on that boat, dude.
Damn. So
by the time they get to shore, it's like, this is nothing compared to what's happened on your boat.
You ain't shit. Yeah. That's I never thought. See, I've always
your
thought
bosoms remind me of Blackbeard's crack.
I've always thought of like pirate ships as like this like bastion of like male protection, where it's like men are men, and no one touches our butts, and like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what they lead off with. That's definitely their the vibe they put out there. But we all know that everyone that puts that vibe out there is getting some dick in their ass.
I see, because you'd have to have a real problem with it. I get it. I see. So like,
yeah, if they were like, we'll let Blackbeard be whoever he wants.
Man,
you know? Yeah.
Are you familiar with the concept of keyholing?
No.
So,
it sounds like a glory hole situation for a micro penis.
Keyholing, yeah. You want to take my key? No. It was a form of punishment on naval boats. So like there's any other kind of boat, naval obviously, on naval vessels. So particularly on pirate ships, if you were in violation of the pirate code, what they would do is they would tie you around your hands and your feet, okay, separate ropes. So like you're not tied together, but like your feet are tied one way, and they'd run a rope underneath the ship, and they'd pull it up on the other side and then tie your feet to it. So you're kind of like stretched between the like head to toe between the sides of the boat. And then what they would do is they'd throw you overboard and they would pull you underneath the ship. Now the ship's been in the water for God knows how long, and it's
just
full of barnacles.
And
yeah, and so it would cut you up. It would fuck you up so bad. And they would pull you up, and sometimes they bring you up on deck and be like, again, and they do it again and again and again. And it was called key hauling, and they would do this
frequently.
A lot.
Well, it's so funny when people are like, oh, like when we were growing up, all you heard about was walk the plank, and you're like, I'm pretty sure
walk the plank
more awful
is so
shit
easy
happened than that.
Oh my God, walk the plank. All you have to do with walk the plank is just run back at the other person. Run back at the.
Oh, you've mapped this out.
Well, first
you
of all,
have been listening to
I'm
Swashbuckle.
terrified of drowning. Terrified.
Okay.
So
do you not fuck with water?
I do not fuck with water, man, because like I can't swim. I mean I'm 6'3", so I have like about 20 seconds of emergency dog paddle if I have it. Okay. Like for real. But like I've already used 10 seconds over my lifetime. Like it doesn't build back up, right?
Okay.
So I only got 10 seconds left.
Oh, it's a power bar.
Yeah, it's not cumulative. Yeah. it definitely.
There's no re-ups here.
Yeah, for sure. So like I've had this like kind of issue where I've always been afraid of drowning. So if I had to walk the plank, bro, I'd be like, okay, I want to die quick.
People getting Goldberg.
Yeah,
I get a bullet in the face.
Oh yeah, I'd be throwing spears. I'd be trying to get a musket in the mow is what I want. Boom, right in the mow.
Ready to go.
No, and then gone, and then fall in the water. That'd be fine. Because there's no way I'm doing it the other way. There's no way I'm just.
I mean, once you're in that water, that's the worst thing ever.
Peacefully fall asleep and die. The worst.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if they were smarter, they'd cut you a little bit.
Actually, I want to comment.
Throw you in there.
Well, I want to comment on that for a second too. People always say drowning is like peaceful.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think it's like one of the most
thrashing.
Yeah, you like, thrash around.
You're not like okay. Oh, I guess this is happening.
Oh, can you imagine a control freak drowning?
Dude, I used to take fucking people scuba diving when I lived in Panama, and
you lived in Panama
for 4 years.
There's so much I don't know about you. Okay.
So I had my dive master, so we would take people diving or whatever, and you'd have to do like a certain test for them just to make sure they can, pass the test, their PADI test or whatever the fuck it is. And the one thing you have to do is we have to go to the bottom. Here we go.
Breakaway.
Avantage numérique.
Oh,
good stop.
Suzuki. That's just the nature of things with his breakaways sometimes.
He knows a lot about crows.
I'm sorry, you were talking about the Panama Canal.
Not necessarily the canal.
I'm just kidding.
The Caribbean side. 2 minutes. Oh,
hooking. Oh.
Another. Well, it's going to be 5-on-3 here for a sec. We're going to pause about Panama and check out this 53.
Suzuki's so good, man.
He's the best. And he just started last year?
He's gonna be a fucking beast for years, man.
Is his contract like forever?
Yeah, I think he has an infinity contract.
Dope.
For minimum.
Yeah, no guarantee.
I feel like our chat's frozen or something.
Maybe.
Or no one's talking.
No one's talking. Start talking, chat. Okay, so we'll do it because that was a fucking commercial break. When we need to take people down to the bottom and you have to take off your mask.
Why do you do that?
Because you have to learn how to clear your mask underwater.
Oh.
Because if you put a mask on underwater and it's all covered in water, you can clear it. Like you look up and you like just put up the bottom and you exhale through your nose and all the water comes out and you just have air in there.
Why is that?
It's some weird vacuum shit. I don't know how science works, but it works. It's dope.
And you would teach people this?
Well, you have to. It's part of your training to like be able to scuba dive.
I just love it. You're like, I don't know how it works, but you would teach people. You're
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, but this is how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got other shit to worry about down here.
Okay.
But you need to learn how to like do it because if you hit something or if something hits you and fucking your mask falls off, you need to be able to put it back on.
Sure.
Clear it and whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
And when you get people down, you're like, all right, like they'd be so chill, and then the second they take that shit off, it like panic, just like freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It was like that was the number one thing that would like stop people from getting passing their patty test, their open water.
What would you suggest to someone who's like trying to do that properly?
The biggest thing for scuba I found was just like chill. You just had, like the chiller you are, like you just have to breathe, like you have to be calm. It is a fucked up situation that you are in. It's not natural. You're not supposed to be down there. You got this tank on the back of you. It's not a comfortable thing at first. It's very sketchy feeling. If you're not a mouth breather, normally, like if you breathe through your nose, it's fucking hard to get used to that. Like, so you just gotta chill the fuck out and go slow. You don't have to do anything. Like, you just need to like flow there. Like, you just get comfortable with it at first. First time I went down, I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
I went down. I didn't even go down with it. Like, I did it on a hookah hose, so it's like a big regulator with a long hose connected to a generator, like an air pump at the boat. So it's like 70 feet long hose.
Yeah.
And then there's someone up. You have someone with tank and stuff like that to be safe and shit like that. And there's someone who plays God up top, like floating. So it's like, okay, if air's getting low, they like hit some shit underwater, like metal, and you can hear it.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yeah, because sound. I know this. Sound travels like 3 times faster underwater.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy. You know what's going on.
I didn't do that, but I don't know how the fucking mask works.
Look at this fucking maneuver right here.
Look at this maneuver.
Oh, you like that? Ever since I threw that on
all
you?
all day, yeah. Yeah,
dude, that's something that's
look at that petite maneuver.
That's definitely hidden unbiased commentary for sure. Check out this fucking maneuver right here.
It's kind of like the new dangle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People,
and I do love a dangle.
Oh, I love a good dang.
Look at this dangle. Yeah, it's great.
Watch Weber on this fucking maneuver here.
How long before he doesn't play hockey anymore?
I think he rolls out the whole contract. I think
so another 8 years.
You know why I think he does? Because to leave early cripples Nashville, which cripples his legacy. Because he's been with Montreal, sure, like 4 years now, but like he was with fucking Nashville for like ever, man. Like,
get it?
Oh, that was so close. This power play is sick right now, eh?
Right? It's nice to have a power play.
It's all Burrows, man. Fucking apparently.
Look at that. Look at this little fucking.
Look at this. Look at this fucking maneuver.
Oh, back. Oh, I was like,
oh. Wow, power play's over now. Last minute of the second. If you guys are still trying to.
Avantage numérique est fini.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Last minute. Super numéros over.
Yeah, dude. The terms are the best. Jake Allen avec un autre arrête.
49 seconds left in the second period.
Look at those cardboard fans. They are having a great time in Ottawa. Even the Ottawa cardboard cutouts are having fun.
Little known fact, all those cardboard...
Walter White? That was Walter White in a fucking Sens jersey.
It was, yeah. Little known fact, all those cardboard cutouts are artificial intelligent.
They do have a little Bluetooth at the back of them. Do you know?
Here we go, Habs. Come on. Watch this fucking maneuver right here.
Get it?
Yep.
Oh. I'm liking all this attention and a filet.
Ottawa, make sure you don't even try, right? Okay, here we go.
Oh, I don't like... Okay, we're good. Didn't know if there's anyone back there.
God, it's the longest last minute of the game ever.
It really is.
Did you just injure Kulak? Better not have. Oh, by the way, I might nominate Kulak for most improved player from last roster. Here's why.
Really?
Yeah, more than Price even. Here's why. Last year, I was fucking ready to get rid of that cat.
Okay.
I was done with the Kulak
I think
experience.
I kind of remember this.
Yep. I was done with the Kulak experiment. Here's what happened. He looks much better on a third pairing than he does on a fucking top pairing. That was the issue. I was like, they played him with Weber for a little bit there, and I was like, no, Weber is titanium. And then how about this? They had what the fuck? What's his name? Jeez, I'm thinking about this now. Hold on. So this whole season, they've had Shutout playing alongside Weber.
Right.
Everyone's been saying like Shutout shouldn't be on Weber's. Like Shurout's like in wrestling they would say he's not an A player.
Right.
He's the guy you put with the A player.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's good, but he's not great.
Right.
That's why I would say Ben Shurout is. So Shurout all of a sudden gets injured, and I'm like, oh, that's too bad.
Darn.
Yeah, and then what happens? We've just been winning ever since.
You hear that, Bobby? We've been
winning. This one comes from North Shore. Hey, do these guys like the Habs or what? The answer is
yes,
a little
absolutely.
bit. Shout out to North Shore, one of my favorite pop punk bands out there. We're not pop punk. Well, what are you then? Well, you're probably just pop. We're not pop. Okay, well, what are you? We're just a rock band. All right, well, you're a pretty good rock band. Did you know they're in movies? They're pretty rad.
Sounds pretty pop punk to me.
I love them a lot, actually. They're pretty dope.
Do they have songs about all the small things?
No, they have songs about. One of their best songs is called Double Header.
Dope.
It's a double header. It's so good. It's really like a lot of their songs are.
Yeah, double header.
It's my youngest brother's band, I should say.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
I didn't know there was. Wait.
There's my brother Jordan. Actually, all of my brothers. I have 3 brothers.
I did not know. See, I only know G-Tone, obviously.
Oh, so people that may not know that Tyler here used to play in Skeeter and the Deets, which was G-Tone's side project from Spree Killers.
Yes.
And
I used to run paths as well, and the Spree Killers would play it all the time.
And if you're wondering who G-Tone is, he's my older brother. And I have 3 brothers in the industry right now. My brother Amma currently.
Oh, sick! I didn't know.
Yeah, which is dope. Which is crazy. Motorama's got its own like dedicated following. They've been around for a minute. Probably just waiting for COVID to fuck off so they can do some touring. And then my brother, younger than me, 2 years younger than me, he's actually your age, is my brother Brendonius. Brendan is in a band called Tiller.
Okay.
And
Does he live here?
No, he's back in Ontario.
All right.
And they do like original, like it's very similar to like Maiden and Iced Earth and shit like that. It's fucking dope. It's really good. Yeah. And then my brother.
Look at this family. Eh?
My brother Jordan, my youngest guy, my youngest brother there. He's like I said, he's a very accomplished musician in himself, like as a solo artist, Jayme McDonald. But like his band North Shore is like probably the most successful band to come out of Kenora.
Fuck
easily.
yeah,
like my hometown. For
shout out North Shore.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like the North Shore wind, you know.
North Shore, what is it from North Van?
No, not North Van.
Yeah, that's not a good like street cred to have over here.
They're like,
are you from North Van?
What's your band name? Rich Boys.
What's your band name? Interior designer.
Yeah, exactly. But like it's so dope out east because like they have no idea what that is.
Yeah, that is sick.
But yeah,
that's a gooder.
I fucking love my family, and it's been pretty cool. I've had some cool moments where like I'm talking to my brothers, where like they're each on tour, separate tours.
Yeah,
and they cross paths in like Montreal or something.
It's so dope.
Like that's, you know.
Have they played shows on St. Bill's?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. But just like. The 2 ships passing in the night kind of thing is really strange.
What's up, bro?
Like, playing at different shows in the same city.
Yeah, you fucking around with some shit?
Yeah. My brother says
Did you guys play together growing up?
North Shore of the Lake of the Woods. Actually, no. So we kind of had this thing where we all had our own genres, right? Like I was like this hip hop guy growing up, and my brother Jordan was like really into like pop punk, and like my brother Brennan was always into like metal, and G-Tone was always into like punk music and death metal and like just thrash, like kind of shit. So it was we always just had our own lane, really. But then I think G-Tone,
that's such a big thing too when you're growing up, to be like,
yeah,
you got to kind of identify, like, a music is such a great thing to do that with, but especially it's like a little bit of competition with the brothers kind of thing. Like, I don't want to fucking, I'll have my own fucking shit.
And like,
fuck these guys. I got
well, I mean, like it's strange because like G-Tone is 7 years older than I am. So when I was 11, he was 18.
Right.
So he was playing like bars and whatnot, and I was like just enamored with it. And then my two younger brothers are 2 years younger apiece. So it's like, you know, when I was 11, they were 9 and 7. So I had like immense growth period from like 11 to 18, where I was like, all I'm doing is music. Everything I did in school, everything was around the idea of selling mixtapes and battling. I used to get snuck into bars to battle when I was 14 because I was tall.
I used to line of bars when I was younger to play open mics, like guitar.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they would let me in for a song, but I couldn't be. There's nowhere I wasn't allowed in.
Yeah.
So it was like fucking. I mean, it was here, so it's not that cold.
Oh, dude,
it was still cold enough for me.
I remember specifically my 19th birthday, showing up to this bar in our hometown, and they're like, "How old are you turning today?" And I was like, 19. They're like, "I've been serving you for like 4 years." And I was like, "Oops." So that, you know, whatever.
I couldn't have got away with that, man. I was too fucking baby faced.
You
or the Lamplighter we used to sneak into before it was a Donnelly group. The Lamplighter was like a really dope punk bar.
So you've been out here for like
basically my whole life.
Your whole life, right?
Yeah, I moved here from Edmonton when I was just outside Edmonton when I was
okay.
Yeah,
because like I moved here in 2005, so I've been out here 16 years now.
Yeah,
and I still don't consider this home. Isn't that weird? Is that
it's kind of dope though? I mean,
like I also don't really feel like at home in my hometown anymore though either. Like things have changed so much that like I kind of feel nomadic almost. Really, like I just, you know.
That's chill. Roma strong, dude.
It's
almost International Roma Day, so that makes total sense.
Yeah, like, well, sometimes I talk with the wife because, you know, we own property out here, and I think, like, sometimes it's like, man, what if we just, like, got rid of it all and moved to, like, Sweden or something? Like,
yeah.
I think about that all the time. Or, like, go to Bali. Like, we had our honeymoon out there.
Oh.
And I think about that all the time. I'm like God,
for that.
We can go out there and just live. That kind of feeling doesn't escape me ever.
No, well, especially it's like I don't know.
I think it's the tour aspect of it.
I agree.
Like just being built for that mentality of like,
I agree.
Gotta be on the road, gotta do this, gotta do
yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't even like I've traveled quite a bit, but I haven't toured that much as far as bands are concerned. Like lots of local shit, but like not a ton of tour, and only probably just like BC and Alberta, nothing like cross country.
Dude, the Western Canadian swing is one of the most intense swings you can do, though.
But yeah, well, in Canada, yeah.
I mean, like the circuit you can run in Western Canada, you can make a career out of that. There's like people don't understand.
Definitely dudes that do, and there's metal bands and fucking there's dudes, you know what I mean, and they've done a really good job of it. And and it's always look at a dude like B.A. Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Do you know him?
Oh, you know, I'm confusing him with somebody else, actually. I'm sorry. Who?
B.A. Johnson. He's like.
Sorry, I totally confused him with somebody else.
He's out of like. What the fuck is it? Starts at Hamilton. He's from Hamilton.
Okay.
And he just makes like weirdo. Like, they're just weird fucking tracks. He has one song about doing mushrooms at a Van Halen concert.
Oh, what?
We're all going to jail except Pete. He's going to die. Make some mistakes tonight. And he plays like a shitty like Casio keyboard and like sings songs. He always does his encore in the bathroom. Like he runs off stage, goes to the bathroom, then everyone packs in the bathroom and he does his little encore in there. He's so entertaining. Like it's amazing. It's so good. I'm surprised you haven't heard of him.
Just that alone is like pretty amazing. That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
it's but he just does like every summer. That's like what he does. It's like he does a good old Canadian tour, but he's got such a following in every little pocket. He's done it forever. He's one of those like just weird DIY.
I've
guys
never heard of this person ever.
Interesting. Oh, don't worry. Just some fillers.
Sorry.
Yeah, super like super weird shit. Very like Daniel Johnson's kind of style kind of shit. Not as like creepy, I guess, but
creepy.
I mean, some of the stuff is a little
Tell me a creepy example
of Daniel Johnson. I mean, Walking the Cow's kind of creepy. It's like it's just eerie. It's like the tone of that organ is kind of creepy sounding. Like you tell me you wouldn't put that in a horror movie if someone's getting slashed up and be like, that makes sense.
That's my dream.
To put Daniel Johnson's music in a horror movie?
to score a horror film.
Oh, how fun. Well, because the instruments you would get to use for that. If you don't buy a glass harmonica, if you don't have a glass harmonica to have a horror movie, lose my number, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I have such a desire to make a horror film that I'm actually at the point where I realize that, like, because I've been waiting, like, pretty much since Dosed finished.
You need to get a hold of, like, what kind of horror movie though? Like a slasher or?
I at this point I would take anything, but
you get a whole Rob Zombie.
I would probably do like I'd like to do. Here's what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna do my own film.
All right, do it.
I think I'm gonna, because I already have half a screenplay. So what I want to do is finish the screenplay, find a production house, shoot it, and then just have the caveat that like I score it.
Yeah.
The old John Carpenter move, basically.
Ew.
Yeah, right?
Very nice.
So Carpenter wrote, directed, and composed Halloween. That's like...
how epic is fucking that synth in that shit?
Oh my God, it's like iconic. But like to think that like a film that was released at that time, like even now, if I asked you, name me a director that composes their own theme music.
No.
Probably just Carpenter, right? Like prominent?
Yeah, I don't think I can name you one other.
I can't think of
that does
one
like anything with video actually.
Yeah, so I'm of that opinion where I'm like, I'm ready to fucking do this. Like I'm so ready to do a horror film. Like if you guys like Nobody from Nowhere with Nothing, like I would give 10 times the attention to that. Like,
oh man.
And I fucking love that album. So like so what I'm trying to say is it would be the next biggest thing I could possibly do in my life would be that horror film.
We're big fans of like I don't know if you know my roomie Morris or not. Super funny comedian, but he's like makes film stuff. He just filmed Devin Moore's video. It just dropped last week. He's kind of like getting that, but we're huge fans of practical effects in horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Savini and
like
Savini?
Freddy, like in Nightmare on Elm Street, like the when he like she's sleeping and he like comes through the wall.
Oh, that's one of the most iconic.
So that's like real shit that happened.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a piece of spandex. That was like a new material for them back.
Oh yeah, like the fact that you could like push the wall out.
Yeah, so like that's all he did. But it was like practical effects like that, and that whole movie is just chock full of them. I love that shit.
Is it Savini or Sabini? I can't remember. Tom Savini.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Savini, right? I can't remember, but like
with the BRV.
He's the god.
He's the
like,
guy.
He's like the guy. Yeah,
for that practical shit. It's so dope.
Yeah, there's I gotta look this guy up. His name's, I think it's Jordan something. Hold on, I gotta try and remember this.
Shrolansky?
No, no. Hold on. Hold on. Right here. Mark Corvin.
Ooh.
He was the composer for The Lighthouse.
Okay.
And he's also the composer for the Witch, the Vivitch.
The Vivitch.
And both those films are amazing, but he invented an instrument called the apprehension machine. Have you ever heard of this? Okay, bro. You have to listen to this afterwards, okay? Lights off and just listen to it. Okay. Smoke
with mushrooms or without mushrooms?
You can do it either, but I would recommend with something.
Okay.
Here's the thing. So he has this like this machine that he made, and it's almost like the machine itself can as a live instrument can stand on its own. And he's done concerts in cemeteries before where like he just plays this like
maybe this is like, I don't know, is it a big like steampunk looking thing?
Yeah. but like it's also like at the same time like this insane like string based hammer on. It's like a very percussive element, but like he's very good at playing this instrument he invented, right? So I think of Mark Corvin as like amazing. He's also Canadian, which is fucking dope.
Love it.
Yeah, I think he's out of Toronto. I might be wrong about that, but
Don't love better than Austin Matthews.
yeah, wait, B-Tam, eh?
B-Tam.
Fucking
So that B-Tam.
He's just like, yeah, he's very inspiring to me. And if I could go ahead and score a horror film, I would be thinking about a guy like him first.
For sure. Cool, man. That sounds sick.
Yeah. So anyone out there who can't afford Mark Corvin, if you want to give me a call, that's what I'm basically saying.
Do you have a horror movie? Are you tired of not having Mark Corvin on?
Do you have a horror movie? Are you tired? Yeah.
Yeah. For just 3 easy payments, I'll let you set the price.
Yeah. Did you like the Vivitch, but don't like saying that word?
Yeah. Do you sound like a pansy every time you say Vivitch? Did you enjoy Chatterless?
This, I gotta say, this is fucking dope that like you watched the whole game.
It's like I said, it's a lot of it is like an interview kind of show, and that's part of it. And so this way, like people like do the rewatches and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thought about just doing like the third period stuff, but sometimes it's just not such like a blowout, or it's not worth it, or just a weird timing. Listen, here's the deal too. Regardless, I'm watching this hockey game, so why not get over somebody who I enjoy?
Yeah,
their company. Should we shoot the shit, talk hockey, talk a bunch of other shit?
When do they show up?
Hey, whoa.
Hey, whoa. When do they,
right after this game.
Yeah, when do they show up?
My wife. Let me tell you.
Oh, man. I'll always go back to Dangerfield. He's my favorite.
I love Rodney Dangerfield.
Also, I'll throw back another Simpsons quote. My favorite one of him, favorite Simpsons was he's in it. He's Mr. Burns' son.
Oh, yeah. It's like one of the best episodes.
Yeah,
honestly.
So when he's at the party, that woman's like, this is my daughter Eleanor. She just got out.
Yeah.
He goes, whoa.
Ian.
She's not done yet.
Fucking damn, dude. Does it get any better?
I haven't thought about it in so long. That's so good. Whoa, put her back in.
She's not done yet.
Buddy. I probably bring that up like on a weekly basis.
Weekly? Yeah,
probably.
that's good.
At least some old Simpsons thing like that. There's tons of shit that happens. I don't know. I feel like this from seasons 4 through 8 or 9 were like basically my father growing up. So
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we?
What we got? Is that North Shore? Give me shit.
Let's see.
The OC?
No, I said let's see.
Oh, I thought you said the OC.
I was seeing excellent connection, and then no data, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if anything is recording.
I believe we are. Oh boy. It will grab everything. We'll be fine.
Paul Byron with a shorthanded goal in the second period.
How about that?
Pretty amazing.
Remember when we
work.
were scoring all the shorthanded goals?
Oh, it's like based on Vancouver's inability to kill a penalty, apparently, or sorry, inability to launch a power play.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty ready for this team to go to the playoffs, man. I really am.
How many more games are left? 80?
It
seems like a long, even though it's a shorter
20.
season. Seems like a shorter season, but it just feels like it's been so many fucking games.
I think there was only 56 games in the season or something like that. So like we're already at like 34 or something.
Right.
So
And they're playing fucking 20 in the next 24 in the next 40 what?
Yeah.
This means we're going to have playoffs during the summer again, right? I guess so.
The Habs season ends on May 11th. My birthday's on the 13th, so
Mine's on the 6th.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Taurus is it?
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Stubborn motherfucker.
Sup, Taurus. This is the year of the bull too.
Is it? I thought it was the year of the monkey.
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's the year of the bull. No, this is the year of the motherfucking bull.
The motherfucking Habs.
Yeah.
It's the year of the Habs.
Yeah.
The year of the sea.
We're going for it. Let's see here. Okay, so third period started. For those of you watching along, 19 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock.
Good go.
The countdown is on for this third period.
Would love. I mean, do I say it? I'm not going to say it out loud.
No, don't say it.
Okay.
I was just gonna.
We would love to see.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that though. It's okay. This particular game though, what I've really liked so far is the fact that like Ottawa hasn't been given any room to work, which is usually what they do to the other team. That's what I was talking about way earlier in the show when I was discussing like how they just seem to ruin things for other teams. Like you can have a great high flying team like Edmonton, and they'll just like shut down their offensive players for some reason. And it's just like you're not even playing to win; you're just playing to not let them score. Like there's no offensive advantage for your team at all from that. It just sucks. Like I hate that. Not a big fan at all.
All right, boys. Get in there. How are we going to win this game? By not letting them score. That's not the attitude you want in the locker room, right? You need to go out there and you're going to score the fucking goal.
Yeah. If you had to make a decision, who's your least favorite player of all time? Someone you watch on the ice and you're like, fuck this guy. I'm not doing this.
Honestly, what's the Kachuk on Calgary?
Matthew.
That's my most recent. Like, I fucking hate this guy. And I feel like Calgary's a team that has always had one of those dudes. Just a shit disturber, fucking clown. Just doesn't answer the bell when he should, and it does in like other situations shouldn't. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, when he wouldn't fight Doughty, he wouldn't fight Cassian.
Yeah. What the fuck? It's the Battle of Alberta. Like, you're not gonna
like. I get that Cassian's got like 50 pounds on you and whatnot, but like, dude, don't fucking act like that. Then if you don't,
that's just it. He's like he acts like he's a fucking huge. He acts like he's like Chara's size, and you're like, no, buddy, you're not.
I love when he just gets fucking destroyed out there.
It's great.
Yeah, and Brady seems like this is what's weird. Brady seems like the nicer of the two. He seems like he's not as much of.
He's
a
on
dick.
the Sens.
Yeah,
yeah.
This is the one playing.
He's the younger brother.
Yeah,
he does seem like nicer.
Is he younger?
He seems almost a little. I don't know. He just seems almost embarrassed of his brother. They're kind of like the Paul brothers a little bit. We got like a Jake Paul Logan situation.
Now, who do you think's going to win in that fight?
Askren.
Ben Askren's going to knock him out.
He better win because there's Ben Askren. I don't know if he's going to, but Ben Askren has a lot more pressure on him than fucking Jake Paul does.
Someone tweeted.
Ben Askren has the entire MMA community.
Oh yeah, someone tweeted on. Someone tweeted to Ben Askren this week that said, "Just to let you know, we will let the Masvidal loss be crossed off their history books if you can knock out Mr. Paul."
Wow.
That I think is interesting because like,
that knockout was so like it was so vicious and shit like that, but it's like it shouldn't totally discredit a guy's ability to fight. It's not like Ben Askren. He's an unbelievable fighter. He's an unbelievable wrestler.
The problem is like Dana White has never really appreciated purely wrestling guys with the exception of Khabib. And the being is that, if you look back to someone like John Fitch, someone like fuck man, if you even want to go to somebody like, like a Rashad Evans or anyone who's like a wrestler with an overhand, essentially. You go look at Johnny Hendricks, totally same thing. It's like you're a guy that can like put away your contenders in a way that is like dangerous for draws, and like unfortunately the UFC tries to act like it's a real sport, but really what it is just a money draw.
Well, especially in the Zuffa days.
Oh, like I think it's worse in the WME days. I think right now with the William Morris days, I think it's worse because at least you had Joe Silva.
And I still like Zuffa. Like I like Lorenzo brothers. I don't care what shady shit they're into. I just like it's just dumb. Like you just see like old they remind me of like a new age casino. They're like you're two aides that are just made shit happen. That's dope.
Ace Ross.
I'm fucking down. I bet they have an equal amount of blueberries in every muffin that they.
Do you have any idea how long this is going to take?
I don't care how long it takes.
Look at my muffin. Look at your muffin.
Look here. You're just overflowing blueberries.
So good.
It was literally the best. Oh, get it. Such a great part of that movie. I recently did a podcast. It was the Real Debaters. It's like a movie podcast.
Yeah.
With some good dudes in Winnipeg and my friend Martin from out here. Some funny comedians. So we had to make a man cave. We had to design a man cave from two of our favorite movies, and I picked Casino and Slapshot.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a pick, because like Slapshot makes total sense for your personality, right? With respect to the game and your love for it.
The couch inside was upholstered with Paul Newman's jacket. That you know that leather duster that brown duster that he's wearing.
Yeah.
That's what I upholstered the couch in the man cave. That was the pièce de résistance. No, I also had a buffet with an equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
Casino, man, what a great fucking film.
It's one of my favorite Scorsese films, and he got some good movies.
Yeah, what's your top 3 Scorsese films?
Okay, Casino.
Number are in order?
Oh, I don't know. I don't do order, dude.
Okay,
I just fucking.
so
It's
just
so
in
tough.
Yeah,
Hey,
Corey Perry.
look out, that Corey Perry.
Oh, he's dangerous.
He is dangerous. You've been saying this all game.
He's so
very
dangerous. Fuck yeah, buddy. This came on with the Scorsese talk, so we got to
Keep on going with the Sazy.
Let's watch this fucking nice sauce though. From the watch, it goes all the way around.
He did Taxi, right?
Poor clearing attempt. Look at that. Boom. Evans, backwards, backdoor, Perry. Nice. Fucking rights. Oh, it's gonna be hard to sit Evans for stall once quarantine's done. Well, that's what's gonna happen for sure.
Good for him, though.
Oh, dude, so happy for these guys, honestly.
Okay, Scorsese made Taxi, didn't he?
Taxi Driver, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that is on there. And did he make? I don't know if he did this, but it's one of my favorite like mobbish movies. The Bronx or Bronx Tale.
He did not do Bronx Tale.
That is a dope ass movie,
That's
though.
a dope film, though. Yeah.
No,
you know who did
Departed?
Bronx Tale?
Departed was good.
You know who did Bronx Tale was De Niro.
Did he actually direct it?
De Niro produced it.
Oh wow,
Yeah. He also starred in it, obviously.
he did.
Yeah.
That was a great film.
Oh,
Nothing. No penalty.
no. So what did you say so far? You have
Casino
Yeah.
and then Taxi Driver.
and
I'm probably Departed. I thought Departed was pretty damn good.
I love The Departed.
Yeah, I thought
Departed makes
Departed
my
was
list.
super. I thought Departed was better. Last one he did.
Although everyone always does that fucking thing where it's like, if you like The Departed, you like Infernal Affairs, which is the Japanese or the Chinese version or whatever. Like the original version that it was based
Yeah, I
on.
watched both Offices. They're both funny. I don't understand why I can't enjoy both.
Yeah, they're funny for their own different reasons, right? Like,
yeah, they're completely different funny. And I'm sure those are two very different films. If you like that movie, you would love the one where you had to read subtitles. Yeah, come on, bro.
yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
This visually is we're not talking about the same thing
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
how I'm taking it in. So
Yeah.
shut up.
Okay. So my own list would be Goodfellas,
Yeah.
Casino. It's hard to
Kind
say.
of forgot about Goodfellas. I won't lie to you.
It's kind of hard.
I get all those guys mixed up too. Like I'm like, I don't know. Is it fucking?
It's kind of hard. Here's the thing. Shutter Island is really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, and it's such a
Damn, I
switch
haven't
for
seen
him.
that.
You've never seen Shutter Island?
No, I haven't seen it for a minute.
Oh, okay. But like,
Oh,
Come-
god damn,
come
that
on.
is good, dude.
I gotta say, it's probably Casino, Goodfellas, and Raging Bull. But honorary mention, The Departed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because The Departed is done so well. There's so much.
It was
like,
better than what was his
foreshadow.
latest one? Was it Irishman?
Oh, you know what? I love The Irishman.
I loved it, but it wasn't like come on. I don't know.
I think that it's the victim of its own success. Like I think that like it was they
Too much
wanted
hype?
they wanted to make it like 10 years ago.
right.
It would have been a different fucking film 10 years ago.
Yeah.
If that let off the Netflix kick 10 years ago, people would still be talking about it today in that sense. But the fact that it's like you got to compare it to like
Interesting points.
dude, because it's
points.
it's fighting for space with like Orange is the New Black on Netflix. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You would never see that on a network television where like suddenly like the movie premiere on ABC was fighting for space with Jimmy Kimmel. Like what? Like it's like they would support each other, right? There wouldn't be like an independent body there. That's what I'm trying to say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's so fucked. Yeah, Orange is the New Black really blew up that Netflix deal.
It was like their first real big
series.
hit. Yeah, for sure. And, there was another show they did called Marco Polo that I loved. And then they just didn't make it anymore. I guess they thought it cost too much money. But, like, I saw them throw $400 million yesterday at Ryan Johnson from Knives Out fame.
Really?
Did you watch Knives Out?
No.
Knives Out, I guess they're going to make a sequel to it, and they threw like $400 million at the director for that. And I was like, okay, but you guys couldn't afford $100 million for one of the best series you guys ever produced called Marco Polo? Come on.
It's wild how that shit works.
Come on. Yeah.
Wow, he got quadruple Rogan money.
Oh, man. By the way,
Quad Rogue, bro.
Thoughts on Rogan?
Love Joe Rogan.
Love Joe
He is
Rogan?
my spirit animal.
Okay.
He's everything I want to be.
Rogan has I've had a weird,
Not necessarily, but like I wish I was as strong as he was. That'd be
Okay.
nice. Or I wish it was like a double black belt from Jean-Jacques Machado and Eddie Bravo. That would be badass. I would enjoy having those skills.
He's here's what I want to say about him. I've been watching him since like 2008.
Right, I'm in the same kind of boat.
Okay. I've seen him go from like very unabashed, this is my opinion, I don't care if you like it, to this is my opinion, and if you don't like it, you're not my friend, to this is my opinion, and if you don't like it, then you're wrong. And I'm being dead serious. That's such a major difference from how the show started. Like
I kind of agree with you.
He used to be like he used to be this like very strong personality. Like Rogan used to have this way about him where he would talk about a topic or a particular guest or something like that, where he would talk about it and he'd say, "Look, I don't know, but this is what I've heard. Can you clarify for me?"
Yeah.
And nowadays it's like, "I don't know if you've heard, but this is what's up." And it's like
interesting, yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what happened there, but you moved to Texas and you made $100 million.
Well, I feel like this last year is like it's changed a whole bunch of people. Like you just see,
man. It's just frustrating to see someone who is like, I'm not gonna lie, like he's obviously an inspiration for all of this shit. Like you'd have to be out of your mind to think he doesn't influence podcasts on so many levels, right? But like at the same time, he's also like very much kind of becoming what we didn't like to begin with. Like you're just like, for all the times they criticize Howard Stern.
Yeah, that was the case with Nirvana too, though. Remember?
They say that about Nirvana. Like that's revisionist history on Nirvana. I understand what you're saying, but like,
no, I loved it in their later days. I was hell young, but I was like, that was one of the first fucking CDs I had.
Really?
Was it Unplugged album actually?
Really?
Yeah, weird. My aunt got it for me for Christmas.
Really, that's a dope album.
Unbelievable album. One of them, yeah.
Those the Meat Puppets.
It was a David Bowie song.
In case anyone wanted to know.
We'll be passing a hat around for Lead Belly's guitar.
That's you're so chill about it.
I love it. You know all that too.
Yeah.
Oh, the banter is fantastic. I remember finding the DVD like years and years later, and I was like, "Oh, it was so great to finally like see it all." But I also wasn't at the same time. I also kind of enjoyed that I had this imaginary. Cause I remember watching it when it happened, but
it's on Crave.
This was before like Netflix and shit like that.
Oh yeah. What, do you have it on VHS?
No, on DVD.
Oh, okay.
On DVD.
Oh, okay. I had my very first CD I ever owned. The one that was bought for me was Millennium by Will Smith.
Sick.
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah, my puppies, aka
I'm Miami.
my grandmother, my puppy, bought that for me. But the first one I ever bought with my own money was Mace Harlem World.
Sick.
And dude, track 3.
He was all about this dance.
Track 3 on that album called Take What's Yours. Bitches wanna shout, I'ma make noise.
know that.
Bitches wanna mouth, I'ma make noise. Mace is coming out.
What happened to him? He was in like a
Harlem
pasture or
World
some shit now?
uptown, baby. We make wars.
Were you a No Limit soldier at one point?
No,
in your
never
life?
that.
No?
Never that.
You
Never.
were not a mystical fan?
I was never into like Master
Did
P.
I do that?
No,
It ain't my fault.
Oh, you know what?
Did I do that?
I I liked Mystical because he was just so random. But then once I found out that he ass fucked his personal assistant into submission, then I was like, maybe not.
Wow, they left that out on the
liner
insert.
notes.
Yeah. I didn't read that.
You know, yeah, I used to be a real big Bill Cosby fan, you know, and everyone's like, boo, and he's like, they didn't say he was a rapist on the liner notes, you know. They were like, oh yeah, he's a raping everybody. They didn't.
Yeah, he's gone around and raping everybody. But it's
like,
a really good Norm. You got a great Norm.
Oh, thanks, man. This is like, you know, it's probably the last name. Probably has something to do.
Well,
with
there
it.
you go.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you weren't raping anyone, you know, and not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
But like, yeah, once I found that out about Homeboy, I was like, oh, that's fucked up. Like him and his like, I guess his like bodyguard held this girl against her will, filmed it, and then the only reason they got caught is because they gave up the code to the safe, and then in the safe they had the videotape where they fucking ass fucked her. I'm not kidding. That was the.
Why do you need that tape?
That's in the court.
That's
documents.
just for yourself.
That's in the.
Right? You just keep that to yourself.
Yo, remember when we raped?
No. What's
boys?
Because I got
4-0.
Wow.
Talking about R. Here we go. This is 4-0.
Look at up top.
I can't high five the R. That's fucking. That just.
No,
yeah.
they were high fiving the goal.
No, we're high fiving the goal. That's right.
Not the R.
Yeah.
But you remember that time when that happened?
Yes.
No, I don't. Well, here's this videotape.
Good thing we taped
that. Fuck.
Clearly, we're just being funny and having a good time. You know.
Just jokes, people.
Yeah. This here particularly, Gallagher though with the fucking tap-in. Oh, buddy. So apparently
better than Matthews.
Apparently, if you get 4 goals,
Gallagher is.
and there's only 10 minutes left, they just call the game.
What?
Yeah.
You're a dirty liar.
They're calling the game right now.
You're a dirty liar.
And the flag's out. Awesome. That's crazy. They do the anthem now.
Look at that go.
Here we go. Oh, nice hit from Edmonton.
Can you imagine? Hey, boys, it's all done. Time to go, boys.
Here we go. Here we go. Boys playing.
Let's not get lazy now. Let's not get lackadaisical.
Watch out.
Oh.
Watch out. Watch out. They're getting silly now.
They're getting dumb. They're getting lazy.
Watch this fucking maneuver.
Allons-y.
Watch this.
Patine. God damn it.
Oh, you know who number 67 is now, eh?
No. I can't even see the numbers, bro.
That's
Is that Max Domi? Is he still playing? Thank God he's not. Good riddance. Good riddance, Max Domi.
He's number 67
real piece of
is
work.
Michael Frolik.
Frolik.
Who had to wait this whole season until the last game to play.
I was gonna say, I'm like, don't recall him playing ever.
He's a very talented cat. It's just that like he never really had a shot. I think he used to play for Calgary, I believe. Might be wrong on that.
Calgary.
Edmonton looks really good though. He used to play for Carolina, right?
The Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Are they the ones who play Let's Play Hockey? No, they've got another stupid tradition. I think it's this that has the other stupid tradition, where before every hockey game they go, "Let's play hockey."
No, they don't do that, do they?
Yeah,
For real?
one of those like shitty American teams does that. Let's play hockey.
Is that true? Because that makes me real mad.
It is
Blood red mad, actually.
Maybe Nashville? No, it's somebody though. I've definitely seen it, and it's terrible.
Nashville spells something out at the end of every goal. I haven't worked it out yet.
Really?
Maybe you should Google this. Well, I'll talk about it for a sec. So, the Nashville Predators...
Racial slurs?
They score... Yeah. They score... Every time they score a goal, the Nashville Predators, the crowd, they have like a supporter section like in soccer, like a booster section.
Right.
Their booster section shouts out a chant, and it's like... I don't know if they spell Tennessee or what they spell, but it's like T-A-I-N-N-I-O-R-A-I. Like that.
Yeah, I mean...
And I was like, what is that? Like, what? And it's like every fucking time, too. Like, so I'm trying to wonder what that is.
Fan chant after every goal.
Yeah, what does it say? The Nashville Predators fan chant is...
No, it's not even like that. Play as fans take over with chance of you sucks on the murder. We're gonna beat the hell. Yeah. This is not it at all.
Upon goal score, it doesn't say this.
No. Nashville Predator fans chant after goal.
The fans chant for
goal. Then Tim McGraw's video saluting the goal appears on the jumbo screen, and the Black Keys gold on the ceiling is played as the fans take over with chants of "You suck" thrown in for good measure, capped off with "We're gonna beat the hell out of you," echoing through. I'm gonna open this up. Hold on. Who writes? I don't need a fucking article about this.
I'm pretty sure, and this is just me, that they're missing out on the big chant. Hey, you suck. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you suck. Okay.
Thank you, goaltender. May we have another. He scores. He shoots. He scores. You suck. That's pretty good. Finally, Section 303, known as the cell block.
There you go.
Leads a chant of the opposing goaltender. Name and blame him for allowing a goal. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's what they say to that. So it isn't that section.
Oh, weird.
Can you go up? Jesus Christ.
This is what I called, though, and I was like, it's a supporter section, but, you know.
Very much is so. And they have, like, several different chants that they all do.
2 hours and 6 minutes deep on this podcast. I think, you know.
Faded.
To be wrong on something now, that's okay. I'm fine with
that. Like, who's going to fact check me now?
At this point,
fact check me now.
Fact check me now. Fact check me now. People don't understand us, eh?
No, dude. People just don't understand. Parents just don't understand, bro.
Parents just don't understand. Millennium.
Yeah, dude. Dude, Millennium had some fire jabs.
Oh, man. Everyone always points to Miami, and everyone always points to Getting Jiggy with it.
Getting Jiggy was a great. Well, Get Jiggy, which is just a Chic sample, so of course it's good.
Oh. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get us jammed up, but I'm just going to look this up real quick because there's one on there that
I remember having a bunch. That was like a really popular album at Christmas.
It was very. I think it sold a quadrille at Christmas. It must have. Like, so he's a friendly rap for sure.
But it's like it's like it wasn't like he's a friendly rapper like parents don't understand.
Oh my God! I said Millennium.
Yeah.
Big Willie style.
Okay, that's what it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. That makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I said the wrong album. Oh, man.
So Big Willie style, but so that's what we're talking about. Was Millennium is after that?
Okay, the one song I really like off
Big Willie style
is "It's All Good, Pop the Bubbly, Life is Lovely, No Stress, No Fame, No Gain." Can't
what
complain.
jam is that?
It's called "It's All Good."
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
There's some good shit on that. Oh, it's Good Times. It's the sample from Good Times.
Yeah,
I think that whole album. I think that's why I love it. That whole album is basically just Chic samples.
Yes.
And like anything Nile Rodgers touches is fucking gold.
Yes.
So I will take it. Yeah.
Damn, I love your understandable nature of what's happening. I love that. Because, like, some people do not understand the sample game at all.
It's strong, and I didn't really understand the sample game until I got, like, you know, when I listened to these hip-hop albums growing up, I didn't understand that, like, oh, all these old hip-hop albums are super good because, like, yeah, they're all Parliament Funkadelic songs that were really popular in the 70s. That were, yeah,
Ice Cube.
Yeah, they've already been really good before.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why they're good again. They're fucking sick jabs. And then when you got into them, holy fuck, dude. The P-Funk, like, kind of changed my life a little bit, I think.
Yeah, really?
Big time.
You ever watch, there's this great fucking show on HBO.
Tales from the Tour Bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You've seen it?
Balls deep.
Oh, I love it.
You've seen the first season, too, with all the outlaw
Yes,
shit?
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All the outlaw country shit. Made me a fan of Johnny Paycheck. Made me a fan.
Right? Made me a fan of a lot of things.
And then I was seeing that old violin.
We just did the last Let's Talk Music episode was on Outlaw Country.
I saw that, actually.
So much fun, dude. Yeah, that show's amazing. Mike Judge, again, another person who anything he touches is fucking gold.
I messaged him with the intention that I know he'd never read it, but I just want to say, I said to him, I was like, just so you know, this show is worth something, a lot more than you're getting credit for. I just hope he reads that one day. And
the story, they're just endless, dude. It's so good. The More Stay in the Time episode.
Oh my god,
was my favorite.
When
dude.
it shows Prince for just a second, and he's just like, and then there was this little guy,
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's up?
Or the titty lamps.
Oh my god.
How the fucking mirror got started. How Jerome. Better call Jerome.
Oh my god.
More Stay in the Time is so sick.
Watch this maneuver though.
What's this maneuver? Regarde ça, c'est un avantage numérique avec.
Habs winning 4-0 at the moment here on the power play against Ottawa. We have Jeff Petrie.
Very sneaky. Was one on the night already? No. Perry has. Corey Perry. Not Petrie.
Petrie feeds it back. Picked up at the blue line by
that
Corey
little
Perry.
maneuver? You see that little maneuver?
Corey Perry to Nick Suzuki. Suzuki back to Shea Weber. Crawling at the takes it back
this
to
guy
Jake
go.
Allen. Look at this.
He's just really putting it all together this game.
Shea Weber, the drop pass to Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin to the blue line. Danault to Drouin. Drouin around the back of the net. Misses by... Can't see who that was. See, that's the problem.
Danault doesn't know what to do. It's not a face-off.
They always see everything. That's when you're announcing. It's like you never go, I don't know who that is. You go, the Montreal player, back off the Montreal player. Here comes Ottawa.
Hey, this guy and that guy over there. What did the ref say? That guy and that guy.
Yeah, this guy and this guy for 2 minutes.
Fucking these two over there.
For interference there. Oh. No data. Excellent connection. No data. Repeatedly.
Welcome to my life. Although it's so funny, dude. Like when I do a Rusty Cage with Ducharme, who's all the way in Manchester. We do fucking Zoom episodes, and it's like smooth, no problems ever. And I can have like a fucking Zoom meeting here. It's just like, how did they not figure that out?
I don't know. See, I got 1,000 up, 1,000 down at my spot.
Okay.
It's by the way, it's insane. It's like it's the most ridiculous
Dude,
thing.
Do you know what games you could play?
That's exactly it. And I go, here's my Magic 2.
Here's
and
my
they
Magic
go,
2.
and they're like,
here's my Pokemon Snap.
It took me a second to download Here's My Magic 2.
What? It was done. It was like what? It was like what? Yeah.
I'm almost done my cup.
I'm proud of you.
Poured it right to the fucking brim. There's a lot.
You really did. You really did. I was impressed in that. That would get me fucked up now.
And look, I'm actually better than I was when I showed up. I'm actually like more intelligent.
I got a little bit smarter.
Just like, listen,
You're a smart guy. Don't do that to yourself.
Hey, listen, you're a smart fella.
Hey, you're not a bad guy, Woody.
I just have a tremendous amount of respect for you, Tyler.
Oh, man.
In this show and this process.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Look at our average watch time went up considerably in the last few minutes.
I love it.
It was hanging around the previous number, and now
the previous number.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean 4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the previous
And
number he was talking about.
This number, yeah.
This game is kind of coming down a bit to a close here, man. Honestly, I just want to say congratulations on the album release. It is
thanks.
unfucking believable. If you haven't checked it out yet, please go check it out. Everywhere that you can find stuff. Apple
Every
Music,
major
Spotify.
streaming. Check this out. True story. I helped a friend move 2 weeks ago, and my previous material is all over everywhere. My distributor puts it everywhere, and this guy, he was. I don't want to put him in a corner or anything like that, but. He was, I was helping, this guy was helping the move, but he wasn't part of the friend core, I guess. And he was just a super nice guy. And I asked him if he used Spotify because we had to go travel to the next place. And I was like, I'll play some of my jams. And he's like, oh, you have Spotify? He's like, I don't have Spotify and I only have the cord for my own thing. And I was like, what do you use? And he used like something. I don't even know what it's called. It was something, but he said it was from India. And I was like, oh, crazy. I was like, search Chatterless on there. And he goes,
no way.
Yeah, it was on there. And
Dude.
I was like, so, here comes a penal for the last 2 minutes, too. Oh, my God.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, but for the film Driver, or
yes,
it reminds them of Stranger Things. And if you like either of those things, then
that's what I mean by that Midnight Drive. It's like very. I could see the Johnny Jewel comparison.
yeah, for sure.
And I'm all about him.
And I think
Italians do it better. Some sick shit.
Yeah, I think he's super dope. Oh, they scored.
Oh my god, dude!
On the power play. Damn it!
That was not on the power play. He was on the way to the bench still. It was just like it felt like it was just like that was literally what a half a second into the power play.
Poor Jake Allen loses the shutout on the power play in the last 2 minutes.
Honestly, dude, how many shutouts have we really had?
Only the one.
Wow, that's terrible.
But we've had a ton of like 1-goal games like that. Oh my god, how shameful is that? Jake Allen gets let down.
Poor guy.
Damn it, Connor Brown. Fuck.
See, that's what you're right. They just fuck it. There's no point to them. Like there's no point to them scoring that goal.
See?
There's nothing.
They ruin everything.
They ruin everything.
You have no point in being a team.
No. Why are you there? They should have stopped it at the 10-minute mark, like you said.
Sparling was like, I have no time for Buffalo North.
That's right. I believe I remember him calling that.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he said
Buffalo North.
Yeah, it totally. Are you kidding me? There's nothing wrong with Buffalo North except the fact that they exist. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, and it's all because he fanned on that shit.
Oh, my God.
A bâton brisé. That Galley ain't happy about that.
Nope.
Fuck.
Future captain Galley right there.
You reckon? I mean, who else could be?
I feel like he's kind of the heart and soul right now. Anyway,
Then what?
I think Weber's the.
And then who do they make assistant? Put Suzuki on
there. Suzuki and Kotkaniemi. That's what I would use. Or no, actually, tell you the truth, I'd give it to Petrie.
Ooh.
Petrie's fucking down. Petrie fights. Petrie scores.
He is
Petrie
down like a clown.
defends.
There's 1 minute left in this third period, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4-1, and I don't want to put a jinx on this, but I think it's safe to say that finally Jayme and Ty have watched a fucking Habs game together, and they won
to its completion,
right?
With a win.
Yeah, phenomenal. We're just gonna soak up these last 30 seconds here. My God.
And I don't want to put you on blast, so I won't say anything, but I'll just say, like, I understand you have to go to a secret show after. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to say anything, like, that you have to do. So, like, I know we got to wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Real quick. But, yeah, I can't even reference it.
No, you're good.
Oh, it's like, I would never say it.
I got a date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. A date with a booker.
Oh, no, here it comes. A date with
Yeah. No, I understand. I get it. I didn't want to put you on blast, but I was like, yeah.
That's it.
Boom. That's the game, baby.
Whoa.
4-1. Let's shake on it.
Buddy. Thank you so much for coming through, man. I really appreciate it. Again, congratulations on the new album. Everyone, please go check it out. Search Shadowless on anything. On literally anything.
Brother, I really appreciate you having me here, and this has been one of the funner experiences of my life because I get to hang out and talk Habs with someone who gives a fuck, so it's pretty cool.
There we go.
Yeah, loving it big time. Shout out to Will. Shout out to North Shore.
Shout out to everyone on the chat. Yeah.
Shout out to the chat. I really appreciate you guys checking in with me, and yeah, let's get it in, baby. Habs all day.
All day.
Day.
Woo! All right, LLZ. Thanks, friends.